Everybody, how are we doing tonight? It is Sunday night. It is Tabletop Tavern. Cast, are you guys ready to go?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I am so excited. Let's do this.
How we all doing tonight, folks?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Chat, how's the community doing out there tonight? It's Sunday night. If you're a subscriber, let's see some nice shots. Let's see some rips. Let's see some of those emotes. If you're not, welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming out and checking us out. We love meeting new people, and we're looking to have some fun. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the cast of the Tabletop Tavern. We have a slight issue right now. Decider 12 is currently listed as Cyclone Jack.
Cyclone Jack.
This is double role-playing, folks.
This is we're in inverted role playing. So I'm gonna let Yachts give you guys a little bit of a discussion as I correct that. So, or I might not be able to correct it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So Yachts is gonna take it away. Gonna talk to you guys about Tabletop Tavern, and we'll get it going, guys. Okay. We had so much problems leading up to it tonight. We
oh man,
it was
quite a nightmare.
It was quite silly. Discord has been giving us so much problems. There's storms going up and down the East Coast tonight, so there's a lot of lag out there. So things were lagging out. This is kind of silly, just kind of silly. Go home stream overlay. You're drunk. So Yachts, take it away.
Yachts' beer. That's what did it.
Shit. Yeah. I guess I do have to shave again. Yeah. Well, hey. Hello and welcome everyone, and thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. We're super excited to bring you our 5th episode in the series titled Premonitions tonight. Mike was not joking. We spent the last hour playing around with Discord and
trying to fix problems and shit. Yeah,
trying to fix problems, finding bugs. By the time you fix one thing, 2 more things are broken. You know how it is.
Wait, why can't I see this person in the chat?
Yeah, we're gonna keep flopping around on your screen there as Mike gets us straight. But this is a great opportunity to talk about the upcoming Cyberpunk campaign that Mike's been working on. He's been doing a ton of work for it, and it's actually pretty excited. And Jack, maybe you can speak a little bit to your impressions of it so far. You're on the cast.
Yeah. So we've got a wonderful cast of characters that are going to be involved with the new Cyberpunk game. The location has already been decided. We're going to be in the Northeast, and it's going to be really interesting.
I've been looking at a little bit of the notes that Mike's been sharing with me because I've offered to help him on a few things. And man, you guys are in for a wild ride. He's got some cool stuff planned so far.
I am excited. Like tonight is I'm excited to see our story points from tonight. And you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. But we have some great story coming up from for all of you guys. It's I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. It's really fun for me to put together all these stories and see how the cast just like either runs with it or fights it. You know what I mean? Like I'll write story part or I'll adapt a story part and I'll be like, this is they're gonna do this. They're absolutely gonna do this, and then they completely don't do that thing. They don't do the thing.
Control.
Yeah.
DMing at its finest.
Look at Decider's face. All right, guys. We are.
Here we go, folks.
I'm gonna introduce the staff to you guys. In my top left, we have Decider 12, who is a streamer. He streams over at twitch.tv/Decider12. He's a mech warrior pilot, all around good dude. He is playing Davdithas in this campaign. In my other side, we have Cyclone Jack, who's a competitive mech warrior player. He streams over at twitch.tv/Cyclone Jack. And then below me we have YottsTwitch and Luna. Luna is just getting into the streaming game, so we're gonna get her going soon. I think right now she's streaming on Mixer or Twitch. I'm sorry, right through Xbox.
Yep, no, I can actually stream right to my Twitch account from Xbox now.
Okay, all right. So, is it Luna? What's the where can they find you?
It's actually it's the same as my username here, so it's twitch.tv/GamerMomLuna.
Awesome. And then the man, the myth, the Canadian, we got YottsTwitch, the married man, recently married, came back to us, still intact. Big thanks out to his new significant, well, she's not a new significant other, but his significant other for letting us have him back so he can play some Dungeons and Dragons with us.
That's right. It was touch and go there.
We were very concerned for a while. Yeah.
I had the car waiting. It would have been a little bit of a drive, but I think we could have rescued him. So
it would have been a lot
not like
of
we
fun.
didn't consider it seriously.
Yeah.
I'm not being held against my will.
Blink if you need help. Alrighty, and my name is Mike. This is my channel, How I Nerd, and I have surrounded myself with these wonderful people that make me look good. They make this extremely easy for me, and we have a lot of fun here. So I want to welcome you all to the Tabletop Tavern. Thank you so much for coming out, spending your night with us, your Sunday night with us. There's millions of streams that are out. There's millions of streams out there that you could be watching. You decide to spend your time with us, so I thank you for that. I would like to like to say a thank you to everybody who supports the channel. We have an amazing staff of people that support us. We have Dr. Dune, Faye Wolf, Cawthon, Jack Wolfhart, One Up MG, who does all the graphics and the art for the channel for this campaign and the other campaign. You guys are in for a treat when you guys see some of that too. If you like the intro here, I think you're gonna be impressed over there as well. So big thank you. The community, you guys are amazing. If you're new to here, I'd like to bring up a couple things. If you join our Discord, if you do ! Discord in the chat, there is a lot of opportunity in here for community action. We have a channel in there where you can go in and you can create an NPC that might get featured in the game. All the players here have channels, and you can interact with the players offline and ask them questions, get the inside scoop on what they were thinking when they made an action. Or if you just want to, get to know them, those are two great resources. And so now what we like to do is I like to have the players roll a D20, and whoever rolls the lowest has to give us a summary of last week's events. So let's get them 20s. Let's see some 20s going.
20!
Oh,
16.
Confident on this.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, Davdithas is the lucky winner this week, who is going to give us the summary on what's going on. Squee for Prez.
All right. Yeah, squeeze for Prez. And that's the summary. So let's get right into it. So last episode, we had there was a small little confrontation that occurred in the inn, where there was an angry man, father of the woman in charge of the I'm really good with names, as you can tell. Miko, who was in charge of the inn. Her father showed up. It wasn't pretty. He left. We're not happy about him. But we went and saw a fortune teller the next day who was a little kooky. Told us to go find a certain mushroom. We went to go talk to Kooky. We went to go talk to a apothecary, if you will, who told us where we can get the mushrooms. Someone stole a potion, and someone else broke a potion. Then we ventured out to go see Squee, because we had to go to the forest to find the mushrooms. We talked to Squee, caught up with them. Then we began our adventure into the darkness to find these mushrooms that only grow at night.
Squee for president.
Squee for president, absolutely. Cannot forget Squee for president. Hashtag Squee for president.
There we go.
Trend. And we went to the woods at night. We ran into some friendly people. At least I think they're friendly. And they invited us to their camp for a celebration of happiness and fun. And I am chugging down a beer they gave me.
Oh, Decider, you missed one very important part.
You did.
Oh boy. Maybe I chose to leave that out.
There was the morning intervention where we were all very concerned about Davdithas.
I don't remember that.
You don't? Because I stormed into your room,
No.
clothed like the day I was born, and gave you one of the biggest man hugs anyone's ever received. It's because we care about you.
No, that didn't happen. All right? My therapist said it didn't happen.
You sure?
It never happened.
With that, when last we left off, Davdithas was enjoying a mug of ale.
Yes.
So Davdithas, you take a sip of this ale. You sip it down, and it just doesn't taste quite right. Like it's nothing you've tasted before. So you just something about it seems a little bit off to you.
What kind of mead is this exactly?
Anton comes over, and to refresh you, Anton was the person that invited everybody to the you guys into the clearing, and to his family, his extended family. He invited you to the hospitality of his camp. So he comes over and he's like, "Oh, this is an old gypsy brew. This is our family. It's a long family recipe, and
it's unique.
It's unique. Yes, of course it is. Our people are ancient. We do nothing but good things here. Are you enjoying yourself so far?
Overall, yeah, I guess I still am.
Okay. With that, we're gonna switch over to Gunnar, Idabrix, and Mihaly. They were having a conversation when we last left off, and Gunnar had brought up a point to these two as well.
Yeah, so as I was saying, it's probably fine, right?
Probably fine.
Man.
What do you guys really have to be worried about? They seem like nice people.
It seems to be I'm the only one that's always filled with worry around here, which is odd because it's me.
Okay, what did you find odd last time, Gunnar? What was the indication that set your hackles up?
The thing that really upset me is the way it was approached, the way that all these people were converged in the woods and spoke of, and the non-organization with the town. It just, something doesn't feel right.
Give me an intelligence check, guys. Mihaly, Idabrix, and Cyclone. I'm sorry. Word vomit tonight. Mihaly, Idabrix, and Gunnar. Please give me an intelligence check.
14.
8.
Mihaly?
Sorry.
No worries.
12.
Okay, so if you rolled over a 10, you remember that Gunnar didn't smell any. You guys saw the food on the fire, but Gunnar, when he said he smelled it, he realized he couldn't actually smell the food in the camp.
Mm-hmm. So the fact that we can't smell anything cooking, there's something
roasting on the fire, right? But you can't smell it.
No, we can't smell it. There's something afoot. There's something wrong here.
Can't really. Maybe the breeze just going the other way.
What breeze?
I don't know.
There is no breeze.
I lick my finger and hold it up and go, "Holy crap, he's right. There's no breeze." What does this mean?
It means we should go now.
Okay, well, we can't leave without Davdithas. We've got those mushrooms to pick anyway.
Indeed. Well, I guess I'll go get him.
Do we all go in?
If something happens.
So as you guys are standing there, a figure starts to walk up to you guys, and this gentleman is a younger gentleman. He's probably about of 25 seasons. He's got longer hair. He's very kind of exotic looking, a little bit pale, but he walks up to, he approaches Mihaly and he says, "Sir, how are you today? Are you enjoying our fire? Are you enjoying the company of our camp?"
I look him dead in the eyes and I say, "Hey man, we know what's up. But here's the thing, we want in. There's a group of people coming. And we know what the ruse is, so we want in on it. What do you say?"
Are you trying to bluff this gentleman?
Yeah, definitely.
Give me a bluff check.
Okay. I roll a 12 plus 4, 16.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know, like we're coming in here and you guys maybe pull a quick one on us, but
A quick one?
if you work with us,
come on.
if you work with us, there's a big group of people coming.
Look, there's you know, we're a traveling people here. We are going to you know, we just came from you know, we're coming through. Our people are traveling people, and we're just here to have fun. You know, we have plenty of food, we have plenty of alcohol. You know, you looked a learned man to me, so I wanted to talk to you. My name is Gordon. I am the lore master of the people here.
Cool. Nice to meet you, Gordon.
Yeah. So you know, you look by your robes, and you know, you look to be a learned man. So I just wanted to, you know, talk to you and see if you wanted to learn about our people at all.
Oh, sure. So Anton over there, he's a Roleski. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about them? Interesting.
Well, we're all Roleski. We're all Roleski.
Oh, okay.
We're family. The Roleski people were an ancient tribe. We've descended from the great Alistair Vertus. You know, our life, what we find pleasure in this life is traveling around the world. We don't really stay in one place. We move through, we sell some stuff, and you know, we make our money. We enjoy our time with people out there, and we have a good time. Life is way too short to be bothered all the time, friend.
Okay. Hey, sounds like a good way of life.
But we do
Good
have an
philosophy.
ulterior motive.
Oh yeah. Sounds juicy.
and he just starts laughing. He's like, friend, one of the lore of our people is there is a song out there. We call it the Jona, and this song is the song of the firmament. It's the song that breathes life into nature. It's the song that, you know, causes the air to blow. It's the song that moves the heavens. And so our constant journey is to find pieces of this song. And once the song is fully put together, we will be able to ascend to Nirvana, and all will be right with the world. All diseases will be cured. All maladies. There'll be peace in the world. There'll be no more war. Our family has been searching for this song for hundreds of years. So,
Searching for a song, you say?
Yeah.
And what elements of it are you missing?
We only have a few bars here and there. We've been searching for the song for hundreds of years, and we call it, like I said, we call it the Jona, or the lost song. And it's scattered, you know, it's lost to the sands of time, and our family quest is to, you know, establish and bring this song back to the people.
So how can I help with that?
I wanted to ask you if in your travels, you know, obviously I see the pouches at your side. Have you ever heard of such a song? And do you have any of the music? You know, it's a traditional question. We ask the most learned person who comes in the camp every time we approach new friends.
And you chose me.
I mean, by the looks of you, did I judge wrong?
Hey,
at this?
No. I'm clearly the smartest. Don't look at any of them. No, just ignore them. They're all a little, you know. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no,
they're literally
can't
standing. They're literally standing.
Music.
They're standing right next to you. Are you guys not friends?
Don't worry. No, of course we're friends.
Okay. All right, I guess I'm okay.
A sidelong glance at the man in robes.
Friends, but
Just kind of pull up my robes beside me and go, shh, don't worry about that.
like kick him in the shin or something.
Awesome. Have you heard of such a song? Have you come
No,
across?
I can't say I've heard of it.
Okay.
Or come across it on my travels that I know of.
Okay. Well, we welcome you to our camp, and as Anton said, you guys have free reign of the camp, and our hospitality is extended to you. And at this, he bows and he said, "Unless you have any more questions for me, I'm going to go enjoy the festivities."
I think that's it for me, my friend. Thanks.
All right.
I'm gonna step off and go find Davdithas now.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I mean, these people seem really nice, but
You can clearly see him. He's
It's
right.
weird,
He's
right?
down by the kegs. So I
I'm
mean, he's not out of view or anything. So
Davdithas. Oh, friend of friends. Come here.
What?
are you drunk already? You literally just got over there.
geez, one sip goes right to the dome for this guy. Look at him, he's stumbling over there.
You assume he stops drinking.
Give me how many mugs of ale have you consumed, Davdithas?
It depends on if I liked it or not.
I mean, I described it to you, so that's the decision you're gonna have to make.
Wait, you just said it tastes funny.
You said it tasted off, so
Off. Oh. Well, I mean, hey, it's alcohol, so 2.
Okay. You've had
Oh, God.
and how and you just pounded them. You just took them right down.
Oh, the first one goes down the hatch, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one, I'm probably still I'm working towards the bottom of the second one now.
Okay.
Dear God, it's been 30 seconds.
Give me a Constitution check, please.
Oh,
no.
nice.
Oh no.
Somebody's
Here we
carrying him
go.
home.
It's an 11.
Okay. All right. So
are you walking back over or no?
Oh, why? Well, you come to me.
All right, I'm walking back over there.
Hey, what's up?
We should go now.
Why? Look, they got kegs.
I'll buy you one. We should go now.
You'll buy me a keg?
Shut up and start walking.
Whoa. Whoa, you go from like barging.
I'm going to pick you up and carry you off.
Okay, this is going to be the second time today, but
at least this
He's
time he
fully
has clothes on.
This time.
He is clothed this time, sir.
all right, man, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. What's up?
And I start walking back to the rest of the group.
I'm following.
Okay.
So, intelligent one of our group, Mihaly.
Yeah, Idabrix.
That intelligence is not showing right now.
Wait, who? Okay, you were saying?
And how much have you had to drink today?
Nothing.
I
Did
think
you have any of this?
I think the humor coming from the sly sorcerer was lost on our barbarian friend at this time.
You guys get a sense motive check to tell that I'm joking.
I can't roll high enough for that.
Do I look like I can sense motive? Because that 2 says I definitely
You,
can.
Gunnar definitely thinks that Mihaly just accidentally called him Idabrix.
Have you tried the ale too? Because I
No,
think
I've
it's
not,
time
but
to go. We have mushrooms to find.
Okay.
It
Okay.
tastes
Yeah.
a little off, but I mean,
Oh God!
mead, you know. Like,
Well, look, we have a decision here, guys. We can go back in there. We can hang out for the night, or we can just ditch, sneak off into the woods. Maybe no one will notice us. We can always come back here if we want.
Notice us.
why are we sneaking away?
We have a brightly colored robed man, a man that looks like 2 of their men, a tiny little woman that looks like the size of one of their legs, and the drunkard.
Which one's the drunkard?
I think that's Idabrix.
It's probably
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, what are we gonna do? We need a plan.
God.
My head hurts.
What's the current time?
The current time,
Yeah.
it's shortly before midnight, probably 30 minutes to the hour.
I mean, do you guys think it's going to take us that long to find these mushrooms? We can hang out here for a while.
We haven't had any luck finding them up to now, so
I mean, maybe they could help us. They're really friendly. They invite us in. They're having a party, like giving
They
me
did
free
say they know
drinks.
mushrooms. I'm fine with that.
Something is wrong here.
What do you mean something's wrong? You're afraid of having fun.
I'm all about
Speechless.
self-preservation, and I'm
Speechless.
getting weird vibes out of this whole thing.
Hmm. Just,
Okay. Okay, here's what we need to do. You're worried about the pig that's roasting. You can't smell it. Let's go check it out.
I grab Davdithas' mug and I smell it.
Do you want some, bud? They're just giving it away over.
Does it smell like ale or any sort of alcohol?
No, it does not.
I pour it out and hand him back the empty mug.
I gotta go fill another one.
You're an idiot.
What? Ow. Why?
I'm supposed to be the big dumb one.
You're really putting yourself down now, man. I mean,
Come on. You got to have a little more self-confidence there, the Gunnar.
yeah. I believe in you.
Everything about this camp sets off alarms in my head.
I'm totally inclined to agree with Gunnar. 100%.
I think you guys might be overreacting.
Davdithas, do you smell the roasted pig?
I'm gonna take a nice whiff here.
Give me a perception.
That is a 3 + 10 for 13.
You do not smell any smells of food from where you are.
I mean, no, I don't smell it, but I have been like, I don't know, like a little congested. We've been in the wild a little bit. My allergies are going.
I shove my hand in the muddy soil from the alcohol that I poured out, and I lift it up in front of his face. Does this smell like any ale you've ever had before?
Let me give that a sniff here.
Give me a perception.
That's 5 + 10 for 15.
You don't smell any ale.
You're right. It doesn't smell like what?
I am not a smart man, but I know when I'm being fucked with.
Whoa. Okay. Maybe maybe we should go.
I'm down to get to the bottom of this. I mean, let's prove it. Let's walk in there and prove it.
Go for it. I am encouraging you on. I am not going anywhere near it.
So how do you intend on proving it?
Leaving. We don't ruffle feathers. We don't start problems. As the late great philosopher once said, don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Oh, which book was that from? One of the greats, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're already off to the edge of the forest anyway here where we came in. We could just slip back out. What do you say?
Indeed. We should go.
How are you guys going to be leaving? Are you just slipping off, or are you going to just explain to me, let me know how you guys are going to leave the camp?
The way we came in?
I vote the Gunnar picks up a tree and holds it in front of him, and we all line up and slowly walk backwards to the edge of the forest.
Jesus Christ.
And then once we're out of sight, we drop the tree and run.
I think you just broke the DM.
Oh, my fucking Christ. Oh, man.
They said they're really into mushrooms. Moving trees won't be anything new. Have you seen them dancing? They're on something. I mean, alternatively, we can just go in and find out what it is.
Oh, Lord.
Alrighty. So, just like when you're ready for your action, you let me know what you're doing.
I'm going to stealth check my way right out of here.
There we go.
Hey.
Oh, no, I am not.
What did you roll?
That is a 1 + 12 for 13.
That bonus, though, saving you.
I mean, well,
I idly unholster my hammer and meander my way out of camp in the direction that we came in.
Can you give me a party order as you leave camp, please? Just give me a general idea how you're walking.
I'll take last, and I'll let everybody else make sure they get out in front of me.
I'm a little reluctant to leave, so I guess I'll be like right next to Gunnar.
Okay.
I'll be right in
gonna
front of
head
Gunnar.
After seeing Idabrix leave, I'm going to try to stealth my way out as well. With a 4 + 2 is 6. I'm sorry.
Stealthy like a motherfucker. Between you.
Stealth party for the win.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And
Even with a 1, my stealth was still higher.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, as you guys walk out of the camp, you start walking, and you get to the edge where you came in. And as you walk, Gunnar, you're seeing the person in front of you, which is Davdithas. Davdithas, you see Mihaly's back, and Mihaly, you see Idabrix is back. But at Idabrix, as you're walking, you suddenly walk back into camp.
Okay, what is this?
I think she's changed her mind. She wants to stay and get a drink.
No, that is not at all what happened.
Wait, so like when you say
You with the prestidigitation, what is this?
Oh, magic boy.
How does this work?
So you walk straight.
Yeah.
Did we go around the whole globe, man?
No, we
How long
went
have we been
straight.
walking? Okay. Yeah, no. I have no idea. That's kind of bizarre. I mean, when you're walking through dense woods, you tend to favor your dominant hand and walk directly in a bit of a circle. It's been
I'm gonna roll a sense motive.
I don't even know what to roll to know he's full of shit.
It's 18 plus 1 for 19.
What is your
Wow,
thought
that's
process?
nice roll.
Are you trying to bluff right now, Mihaly, or what's your thought process right now?
Nothing. I'm just shooting the shit. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. Okay. So you're not hiding your intentions at all?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I have no idea.
You don't think he knows what's going on, Idabrix?
All right.
Prepare for a fight. This is about to get messy real fucking quick. I loose my shield, hoist it up on my left arm, hammer in right, and I look around for the rest of the tribe.
They're all in places, there's people playing there's a little hand drum over by the tent. Anton is making his way around the tent. Around the clearing, just talking to people, having fun. And all the other people are either sitting down enjoying themselves, or still dancing over by the fire, or enjoying some food or a nice mug of ale.
Anton was the big leadership guy that came in and introduced himself the first time.
Yep.
I bellow his name.
Okay.
I would do it live, but I don't feel like blowing out eardrums.
As you do that, I detect magic.
You're gonna cast
Try and
detect
find
magic?
out what's going on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel magic all around you. It's literally glowing with magic around you.
Okay, yeah, there's something strange going on here, guys. This whole place.
Oh no! You think there's something strange! Now you think there's something strange!
Listen, I trust my senses. I don't trust my gut, That's gotten me in trouble before.
All right, so Gunnar has bellowed Anton's name, and Anton looks over. Friend, what's going on? What can we help you with? Is something the matter?
You can tell us how we can leave now.
Leave? Why would you want to leave?
Because we have a mission.
Oh, that can wait. That can
No,
wait.
we can't.
How long can it wait?
Oh,
Davdithas,
just the
I
morning.
will brain you.
Davdithas in the shin.
No. Hey, whoa. Anton, how long can it wait?
You can wait till the morning. Come on. We're just enjoying ourselves tonight. We'll set you up with
No.
a tent. We have food.
We
We have
literally-
drink.
We literally
Yeah.
can't wait until the morning.
We have to get mushrooms that only bloom, I guess you could say, at night.
What do these mushrooms look like?
Here, I've got a drawing.
They're called Sasheen mushrooms.
Sasheen. Oh, okay. I'm familiar with
Yeah,
those.
the base is beige and white.
Okay. And you have a picture?
we
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
the spores. Yeah,
We got
have
some
a
here. We got some
Do
here.
you?
Yeah.
Can we have them?
Yeah, why not, friends?
Sure.
A token apiece.
Yeah, fork them over.
Okay. He calls over to the person that had came over and talked to you, Hi, Gordon, and he says, Gordon, go get this man a couple of the Sasheen.
Why did you trap us here?
Trap you here?
We try to leave and we end up walking back in.
Oh, that's a thing. We protect the camp.
Explain quickly.
Friend, look around you. This is a peaceful gathering. We're in the middle of the woods, are we not?
Indeed.
It's nighttime, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
It's a troubled land. It's not always peaceful, is it not?
Looks pretty fucking peaceful to me.
But I mean, within this camp here, but there's always perils out there, right?
Like what?
Like bad people, like goblins, like dragons. I mean, it's a troubled land. Oh, there's bears out there that would want to eat us, correct?
He's got a point. There are bears.
Mihaly, please help me. Mihaly, please help me. My head feels like it's going to explode.
All I'm thinking is, how do you know that we aren't bad people?
We have a sense about these things.
Oh, you do?
The Roleskia learn it. I mean, we're children of the world. We see different people every single day.
So, say we are good people, as I believe we are. And, I like you. I appreciate all the festivities and the kindness and everything. But what if we really needed to go somewhere right now?
The enchantment is up for the night. In the morning, you would be able to leave.
How does the enchantment work? As a fellow enthusiast of all things magical,
It protects
perhaps
us.
you could describe it to me.
It protects this. It protects the camp. People who come with evil intent are repelled, and people who are good enjoy the protection of the camp at night. We have kids. Occasionally, they wander off, and they just, they'll walk right back into camp.
It's
Seems
pretty clever. I'd love to have something like this myself. How do you set it up? Is it cast?
It is cast,
Is it
but it's
item-bound?
it is cast, but it's what's the word to describe it for you? It's community based. It's not a single one of us. It's us putting our power together to protect
so
it.
you're all spellcasters.
I mean, to a degree. We're a magical people.
I can sense the magic all around us. I mean,
Yeah.
how far does the range go here? It seems like we didn't get too far into the woods before we came right back out.
It goes about 10, 15 feet past the light line.
Okay.
So, I'll tell you, Anthon. This is what's got my large friend here all worked up.
Okay.
He really enjoys food, and he's concerned because he can't smell that pig there,
You can't smell the pig?
and neither could I.
That's
He even put
odd.
dirt in my face.
I
Unrelated, I think. but
I don't know what the one has to do with the other.
I don't either. But let's go back to the pig.
Let's go try it. Let's go grab some pig and try it.
You want to try some pig, buddy?
I stare at you. I stare at you a lot.
Give me a sense motive, Gunnar.
That's 17.
You don't think he has any ill will towards you?
Fine. Let's go try this pig.
I'll try the pig too.
All right. So you guys walk over. He's like, "Oh, grab a plate. Pick up we got silverware right there. Carve yourself some off."
Sure.
I want to pull Idabrix aside for a second.
Okay.
So what are the odds this whole thing's illusionary?
You would have to tell me because I can't do magic.
I mean, is the pig really a pig? What are they about to eat?
I
Doesn't smell like pig.
don't have a clue, but that's what makes me nervous.
Do we intervene, or do we just stand back and watch, or what do we do?
At this point, I've got a piece dangling over my mouth.
I'm watching him eat it. I'm legit just gonna sit here and watch him try to eat it.
Hey, Davdithas.
Huh?
Quick
What?
sidebar, my friend. Come
Hey.
on over here.
Oh, what's up?
So, you deal with the magic a little bit yourself, right?
Yeah.
You ever detected illusions?
I can't really say I've had a need to, but I'm familiar with the techniques.
I don't know, it just feels a little weird, doesn't it? I still can't smell the pig, can you?
I'm gonna take a sniff of this pig right here. The piece I'm holding. Do I smell it? I don't know if I smell it. Do I smell it?
Give me perception, please.
Okay. Wow. That's a 19 plus 10 for 29.
You do not smell anything.
You're right. I don't smell it, and I have a pretty strong
Mihaly,
sense of smell.
I'm going to interrupt real quick. Mihaly, I need you to look
please.
into the chat panel, and I'm going to send you a message real quick.
Yep, gotcha. Yeah, I would just hold off on eating that for a second. Let's try to figure this out.
Well, what if I can taste it though? Maybe it doesn't have a smell.
Well, just hang on for just 1 minute here. I mean, this feels kind of weird, doesn't it?
I feel like I'm in a camp full of those worshippers of Ragi. None of this is right.
What does that mean?
There's a god.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one.
Mihaly.
Yeah.
As you look around, things start to fade. You look around and it's like ribbons falling apart. You dug deep within yourself and you don't believe what's going on. And you look around and it all falls apart for you. And we're going to switch back to Davdithas, Gunnar, and Idabrix. And the three of you look over and you see Mihaly fade out of existence.
The meat gets dropped, the hammer gets drawn, and so does the shield.
Anyone know what happened to our friend?
Where is our friend now?
Are you guys asking this? Or are you?
Oh yeah.
Who are you
very-
addressing? Who are you addressing?
I'm just calling it out in general.
Anyone who will answer.
And Anthon comes over. And he's, what's going on?
Where is our friend?
What do you mean? Where is your friend? Where did he go?
Where is our friend?
Where did he go?
He disappeared. I also couldn't smell that meat, and I put it right in front of my nose.
That's odd. I as to your friend, I can't tell you where he went. You clearly saw me. I was over there by the pig getting food.
No, you guys were right. Nothing's right here.
A spinner of words, an enchanter, a liar, and a holder of false truths.
Give me a sense motive. Gunnar.
That's a 3.
You don't believe he's being dishonest. He was over by the fire, and you guys didn't notice any other people over there when Mihaly disappeared.
I level my hammer pointed at his chest. You're going to let us go. You're going to let us go now.
Friend, it's not the way to approach things in there. If the enchantment's up until morning, there's nothing
I've
we can
asked
do.
nicely once before. If I continue to ask again, it's going to turn to violence.
So be it.
Let's put our heads together here for a second. Excuse us, Anthon. Thank you for the pig, by the way. Sorry, I didn't
You are
eat it.
certainly welcome.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey,
friends.
guys,
I understand you're worried, but I've clearly explained to you. I mean, we're just protecting our own in here, and we've extended you our hospitality, and none of my people were over there when when you guys say your friend disappeared. But I'll go over here. I'll give you your privacy. And with that, he walks back over to the other side of the camp.
All right. Something definitely isn't right here. I know you've been saying it for a while. I understand that. But I'm with you now. Now, what happened to Mihaly?
He vanished.
But why would he vanish?
I don't know, but I knew this didn't feel right from the start.
What if we just run really fast to the exit?
Then we'll run back in really fast.
I'm going to try it.
If this is community-based magic done by all of them, we may have to break the chain to get out.
Okay.
I think that was something that you would, your character would know, Gunnar. But
Pardon?
I don't know if that's something that your character would know.
Okay.
Yeah, but Davdithas, are you gonna run? Are you gonna run out? Is that what you're trying?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a quick old sprint.
Okay.
I'll try and run out myself.
So Davdithas sets his feet, Roadrunner style, and hauls ass out of camp and runs right back into it right in front of Gunnar and Idabrix.
Wow. All right. Yep. That happens. So definitely can't outrun it. So then how do we get out?
Well, pointing in a direction and walking out doesn't work.
So I know it's an enchantment. Would I be able to use my spellcraft to figure out what kind of enchantment?
You could try, yeah.
Okay. It's an 11.
No, sorry guys, I'm coughing.
It's because he's really just laughing at you.
Sorry.
Wow.
You don't think you have a grasp. You think this might be a little bit above you.
This is pretty heavy stuff here. Pretty heavy stuff.
And Mihaly is gone.
And he was really our saving grace on that one.
Give me an intelligence check, Davdithas, please.
I will absolutely do so. It's a 17.
So shortly before Mihaly disappeared, he had mentioned a form of magic to you. Do you remember what that is?
Form of magic. Oh, I was really focused on the meat.
Okay.
Didn't he say illusion out loud?
He did.
An illusion.
Do you have the ability to cast magic? Do you have the ability to dispel it?
What I can do today is make light, make water, and I can let's see here, and I can give us a little virtue.
Oops, that was for a particular player.
I am looking around and I am.
Davdithas, as you look around, the ribbons of reality start unraveling. You pan your head around, and it's like ribbons of reality are just falling to the ground. You look up, you see Mihaly, and off in the distance behind him, you see another figure. And with that, we're going to cut back to Gunnar and Idabrix. Gunnar and Idabrix, as you're standing there, you're having this conversation with Davdithas. Davdithas looks at you, and he looks around. He looks like he's pondering something, and as he does so, he starts to fade away.
I pick up Idabrix in one arm. Now you can't vanish too.
But I probably can.
No, not if I have you. You can't vanish. It's not allowed. What the hell?
I don't know. I'm so confused. I think it's interesting that you and I started out as the ones that did not believe any of this.
And they vanished.
And they're the ones that vanished.
Yeah, about that.
Give me a perception check, Idabrix and Gunnar, please.
That's 4.
That's a 16 plus 7 for 23.
Idabrix, you it's getting to be nighttime. I mean, it's almost midnight, as you know, and generally at night, temperature seems to come down a little bit. It gets colder. You don't feel cold at all.
Interesting. Do you notice that, Gunnar?
Notice what?
Wouldn't you think the temperature should normally be dropping at this time of night?
The cold really doesn't bother me from where I'm from.
Oh, good call.
Cold is kind of normal for me. Wait a minute, cold is kind of normal for me. Why isn't it cold?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We're not that close to the fire. I can't smell the fire. I can't smell the pig. The alcohol didn't smell like alcohol. This isn't real. This can't be real. None of it's real. The pig wasn't real. The drink wasn't real. The drink was like water. I don't know what the hell it was. And they're doing something really weird. They said illusions, and they're not here.
So it's all an illusion?
It's something.
I'm going to need Gunnar and Idabrix to give me a will save, please.
It's a 3.
Where the heck did my stuff go?
Did you ever really have it in the first place?
Apparently not.
Ooh, deep thoughts. From
I'm sorry, a
Davdithas.
will save?
Yes, please.
Nope, that's the whole screen. I just want the die. That is a 10 plus 2 for 12.
Idabrix, as you are there under Gunnar's arm, you look around and you know Gunnar's holding you, but you suddenly don't feel him, and he starts to melt away, and you realize you're hovering in midair, vertically, and you look over and you see Davdithas. Slightly past him is Mihaly, both looking very confused, and past Mihaly, you see a third person. And with that, we're going to switch back to Gunnar.
The
Gunnar,
person I was holding has now vanished.
The person you have hold melted away into nothingness.
Oh, good God. I start backpedaling out of the camp. Shield up, waiting for an attack from any angle. They've now isolated me. It's time to go.
You walk back to the edge of the camp, looking in, and everybody's just smiling and waving at you. They put that down. Come have a drink with us. Come have some food, warrior. You're obviously tired.
No. Where are my friends? What did you do with them?
We didn't do anything with them. We're clearly over here, and you're over there. Where did your friends go? The Releski people are a peaceful people. What? We've done nothing to you. All we've done is offer you the protection of our camp. We've offered you food. We'd offer you drink.
I sling the shield back on my back, and I
Okay.
slowly start approaching them by the fire.
Okay.
Now, around the fire, are there other tents around, say within a couple feet?
Yeah. So if you want to picture it, Gunnar, so they're almost like there's like a concentric wagon wheel. There's a concentric wagon wheel of tents around the fire, and
Okay.
as they these are the bigger tents, and as the tents get farther away, they get smaller and less regal.
So the picture is pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate. Yep.
I reach in and I grab one of the logs at the edge of the fire,
Yep.
not on fire, probably, burning in the center, but not on the outside.
Yep.
And I proceed to try to light one of the tents on fire, just like throwing it into the tent.
Okay. And with that, can you give me a will save, please?
Oh, okay.
Go, Gunnar. Go.
That's 15.
Yay!
All right. So with that, the ribbons of reality start fading away. Everything around you is melting. You look around, and before you stands a very confused Mihaly and Davdithas, and under your arm currently is Idabrix, and you guys see a figure standing off by the edge of the woods, looks at you and absolutely screams in rage. How could you do this? How could you defeat that? My magic is strong. And with that, she disappears.
Did she look familiar at all?
You don't believe so? No.
Okay.
Former girlfriend, Mihaly?
Well, I mean, I've done some traveling, but no, I don't think so.
Okay, this kind of thing has happened to me before in a similar way, but it was generally after a lot of alcohol, and I wake up in a room I don't remember.
Right.
Were we all drinking, or
No, that was definitely an illusion.
No, we definitely were not. And Gunnar, could you put me down, please?
I put her down off to the side.
Everybody, could you give me a perception check, please?
It's a 9 plus 10 for 19.
10.
2 plus 7 for 9.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Gunnar, are you gonna throw a perception?
Yeah. 7.
Davdithas, you hear the footsteps running away from the clearing from the direction in which that person was, and you also see, the footprints of, like wood cracking, and it's apparently somebody is running away from you guys.
Guys, I think someone's making an escape that direction. Do we go after him?
Yeah, let's find out what this is all about.
Let's do this. Let's go.
And I follow after.
What are you following?
They're pointing in the direction. They're running after the sound.
I'm running full speed towards it.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I'm running.
If they're running
Give
full
me,
speed, I'm going, guys, my legs are little. I can't keep up.
Davdithas, give me a percentage check, okay?
Sure.
So you can either roll you can either do it by rolling 2d10s and calling the high, or there is actually a percentage die worked into the system.
Here's the high. Here's the low. So that's a 28.
You see it go off into the woods, and then you're not quite sure what direction it went. But if you do see where you see the steps where they they went away from you. So if you're able to see the last known point in which you saw it, where it was generated, essentially where this figure had stepped. If you want to follow it past there, you guys are gonna have to track it.
I lost track of it a bit, but I mean we could possibly find a trail if we want to see.
Can I do a tracking roll without the tracking skill? I just have survival.
I forget if tracking is.
I'm not 100% sure on the.
I'm
the
double checking to
Pathfinder
make sure
rules.
it's on skill. If you can use it on
Okay.
skill. Because I haven't used it in a long time. It is actually falls under survival.
Okay. So I will roll a tracking, and I will use that +1 bonus now.
Okay.
That's a 13 rolled.
You are unable to continue finding the trail.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic and see if I can feel out the direction in which the person would have run.
There's a distinct absence of magic in the area. You don't see nothing's lighting up. You don't feel any magic around you.
Okay.
You can always concentrate for a couple rounds and extend that area out, but there's nothing within your current reach of detect magic that you can detect.
Okay. Gunnar, hold up that hammer for me, buddy.
Hold it up.
I'm gonna cast light on it and light it up like a torch so he can use it to scan the ground a little better and look for footprints.
Give me all of you. Can you give me one more perception, please? Please.
So 17 from me.
17 plus 7 for 24 for me.
8 total.
3.
Davdithas and Idabrix, you do notice one thing that's very odd. You think, looking around you, and you're looking at the light level in the area, and you think that based on how much time you believe you were in the gypsy camp, you think a lot more time has gone by. It's almost to the point where everything is going to start lighting up. That twinge of the morning is going to crest over the trees. It's not quite lightening yet, but it's right before that time.
This can't be right. It feels like it's turning morning. Wait a second. Gunnar, hold out your left hand.
I hold on my left hand.
All right, I'm going to cast Create Water right above his left hand. Does that feel wet to you?
Does it?
I mean, it just creates 2 gallons of water right over your hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm soaked.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that was real, right? So this has to be real.
Yeah.
So
I don't detect any more magic around us. I think we're clear of the illusion, but
that was a lot
Perhaps it was a
longer
bit
that
of
we
a
were
time
stuck in
warp.
the woods than we realized.
if we're gonna get those mushrooms, Davdithas, were you given mushrooms? Those were illusionary as well,
I
right?
don't think I've got anything, no.
So we've got a short period of time to find them?
Yeah.
I think we need to look for him and make our way out of here, because I don't want to spend any more time in this forest.
Second.
All right.
Wait. So now I'm questioning our entire reality.
In what way? What do you mean?
Like, was the town real? Were the goblins real? Was the witch that we needed to get the mushrooms for real?
Was Squee real?
Are you real?
I don't know. Am I real?
I'm having a
cast
bit of an
water on
existential crisis here, guys. I don't know. Like, what is real?
Are you real? I'll like poke you in the stomach.
Yeah, I felt that, but
Oh, well, okay.
if
then.
I wasn't real, that's what I would say.
That's true.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Let's move out of here. Can we get a sense of direction? We need to exit.
Can we
south.
look to see if there's any maple trees in the area?
We need to
Absolutely.
get mushrooms and get out of here.
Yeah.
all right. So if
I'm
you'd
just
like
gonna
to,
look around. Can I see any maples?
yeah, you do see maples around you.
Okay, let's do a quick search for those Sasheens.
All right,
Yep.
let's make it happen. So, checking maples for Sasheens.
All right, give me some survival checks if you have them, or knowledge, nature, either or.
Survival 16.
Survival 17.
Survival 18.
Nice.
Survival 7.
So Davdithas walks up to a maple tree and he starts bending over to try and search and find some of these mushrooms, and he actually just slaps his noggin right on the tree. In the meantime, Idabrix, Gunnar, and Mihaly come across a couple trees, 2 to 3 trees in a row, and they each have a little bunch of the Sasheens at the base of them.
Okay, I'm just gonna start picking as many as I can and just filling up my bag.
Same.
All right, so there's about 1 to 2 per tree. So
All right.
alrighty. So you guys let me know what you like to do from there.
Okay, well I've got a couple mushrooms. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I've got a few.
Yep, I've got a queue too.
Davdithas,
I don't.
How you doing? You found a bunch?
I think they got away from me. Yeah.
Got away from you.
Quick
They
little
escaped? Is
bugger.
that what you're saying?
I was after him, and they pulled a fast one on me. Yep.
Those may have been mice.
Whoa. Well, that's oh boy.
Okay, well how many do we
different
really
problem.
need? Do we have any sense of how many we should definitely get before we're going back?
If you think back, you remember that you only need a couple of them to bring back to Madam Mvashti.
Okay, and we should take a couple extra for that potion dealer to go good in our agreement.
Yeah. I think we probably have that if she only needs a couple and he
So
wants
if we
a
all
few.
have a couple, we should
should be
have
good.
some to spare.
So between the three, you have about 7 of them. So
Perfect.
Should be all right.
Okay,
Let's
I mean,
get outta
sun's
here.
gonna start coming up. Do you want to head back to the horses?
Yes.
If they're still there.
I mean, we can
If
hang
they're
around here
real.
some more, but
No.
Who was the yelling person? They didn't tell us about anybody being out here, right? I'm not forgetting something. It happens. I've been hit in the head many times.
no, I have no idea who that was. and
Yeah.
I believe there's a bath and dinner for us waiting. We
ooh,
should go.
ooh.
Breakfast at this point.
mhm.
You know, at this point, I could probably use it.
All right.
Let's head south if we can figure out which way that is.
Yeah, let's see.
I
if we
will
can
bring up
figure
the
out
map
which way
again
that
because
is.
I'll so you guys can get a general idea of again. Not that one. We're gonna do. We will bring up this one. That's not the one. For some reason, it's not bringing the map up. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll bring it up from the storyline.
Okay. I mentally remember it pretty well.
Yeah, we're just south of the mountains in the west side of Tickwood Forest, just north of the river.
At least that's the last location we knew we were.
All
That's
right. So if I'm going to share this with you guys, you were in Tickwood, right at almost at the base of the Raven Roost Mountains. You had saddled your horses, probably a 45-minute walk through the woods down south along the river.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking around to see where the mountains are, I'm just going to point at the mountains. Well, if that is north, then the opposite of that should be south, right?
That makes
I mean, those
sense
mountain
to me.
ranges are to the north of the forest, so we can see them. We should be able to get a bearing of north. Although, we also just walked in circles in a camp.
Yep.
Did we?
Can I
don't
roll a
think you
survival
trust us
check
if you are.
to try to find the North Star and
Absolutely.
get my bearing? Thank you. That's a 20
Yep.
on survival.
You're pretty sure of your trail, how you got into this area, and the along the way you had made markings. So you're
Okay.
pretty sure you can make your way out again.
So mold goes on this side of the tree. That is the true star of the All-Father, meaning the mountains are this way and we have to go this way.
Good
Okay.
enough for
But
me.
somebody knows what's going on out here.
Yeah. By all means, lead the way. Let's get out of here.
Start double timing it the way back towards our horses.
Okay. So in about an hour, it's night. You guys are making your way out. The light starts to come up, which makes it easier. However, the initial part of the trip, you guys are walking through the woods apparently without a light source. So when you walk out, you get out to the river, and you do see your horses there, and they look pretty fidgety. So.
It's okay. It's okay, horsey. It's all right. We're back. I'm sorry.
I check over the horses real quick.
Or just
Anything
getting
out of the ordinary. They look normal. They're okay. Or are they just jittery and edgy? And
they're just jittery. You think they're hungry.
Do they like Sasheen?
No.
No, that's a bad idea.
That's a terrible idea.
Wow.
Just asking. Just asking. I don't know. I don't
You
know
would
horses do
just, you son of a. We need them fed when we get back. We need them fed back now. English is hard. Common hurts. Brain no worky. Gunnar
We're
needs
near the
food.
river. We can offer them a drink, but I don't know. Can we let them graze along the riverside for an hour or what?
We bring them back and let them eat when we get back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too long of a trip.
Do any of you need help mounting up?
Let me find out if I need help.
This is gonna be. This is great.
Oh God.
Not this time. This time I might need help. That's a 13.
No, you're still able to manage them out.
Okay.
I was going to attempt a backflip mount maneuver, but given the circumstances and the horse is not quite looking right, I'm just gonna try to crawl my way up there.
Okay.
Good
With
plan.
a 15 plus 2 is 17.
You get up there fine.
As I Davdithas.
I've never had trouble before. What are you talking about? I'm just gonna.
Listen, I understand. Some people have problems getting up on horses.
Thanks.
All right,
Yeah,
so
horses.
you guys want to make your way back. It's gonna take you about an hour ride. Sun's up. It's it's dawn. The light's up now. It's that golden hour. That beautiful color is washing over the land and glinting off the river. It's a great time. So you guys tell me, what would you like to do?
Just head back into town.
Yeah.
Head back into town.
I'd like to go back to town.
Okay.
I think as we're going back, we should probably discuss whether we want to go straight to the inn probably to the inn. It's early in the morning.
I
Yeah.
think we should go back and knock on the witch's door and wake her up and drop off her Sasheens. These are valuable, and we've already run into problems trying to get them.
True.
Oh, fine.
I'm
I'm
okay
rude.
with that.
It shouldn't take us long anyway.
I just want to go to bed.
All
I
right.
need a nice hot bath and food. I'm
Bath?
very hungry.
Yeah.
Baths.
Yeah,
I'm
so
very,
why
very
are we going
hungry.
to the witch? We should go right back to the inn.
Priorities. We have a mission.
I thought you were all about that stew you were making out of us.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh.
But hey, all right, we'll drop them off. We'll drop them off. Let's go.
Yeah, let's drop them off. It's not a big deal. Just be 5 minutes out of our way. Drop them off, talk to her, right back to the inn. We're good.
All right. Game plan set. Engage.
We should find someone who maybe knows a bit about that witch or mage or whoever it was who was in the forest, though. That's crazy. Maybe someone in town knows about her.
I mean, they know about her. Maybe not. I don't know. We gotta tell stories when we get back.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you guys ride back uneventfully. You get back to town. I'm gonna put up the map of Sandpoint so you guys can see which entrance you coming back into town on.
The closest one to wherever the hell we were.
All right. So
I agree with that.
all right. So you guys gonna come into the east part of town, and as you come up to the gate, the guards wave to you. Friends, we thought you guys had left.
How long's it been since we've been gone? Why would you think we left? We left for a day.
It's been
We left
3
for the
days.
It's been 3 days.
Oh.
We thought you
It's been
left.
3 days.
I mean, I know you guys helped us a lot during the invasion, but it's, I know it's a lot to ask of new citizens, but you guys, you've been gone for 3 days.
You've been...
I'm gonna nudge Mihaly and be like, "Do you detect any magic?"
I detect magic. I don't think so.
No, you do not. Not immediately.
So it really has been 3 days, huh?
Maybe we should keep this hush. I mean,
Yeah.
why spook these guards? We can talk to someone else about it, right?
Yeah, we should probably talk to the priest or the sheriff about that.
I look up and loudly kind of laugh at Gunnar and say, "Yeah, it's been 3 days. I mean, I know we were into the mead, but hey, good old adventure, you know." And just kind of giving him a little wink.
Give me a bluff.
Sense motive.
Give me a bluff. Mihaly, give me a sense motive, Gunnar.
Okay. I was trying to see if I was trying to pick up on what he was trying to throw down.
7
Yeah.
plus 4 is 11.
15.
Yeah, you think he's trying to convey he's trying to
Gotcha.
give you a little guidance on, recovering from the situation. However, let's see what the guards think about that. The guards pick up on the fact that Mihaly is like, he's trying to be like, he's trying to pull one past them a little bit. He's like,
Fair enough.
he looks over at you, and it rouses a little suspicion. He just kind of takes a look at you, Mihaly, and gives you the hard look. And he says, "Well, why don't you guys go into town? Whatever, be about your business."
With
I
pleasure.
just say, "Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank
Happy
you,
to be
gentlemen."
back. All right, let's go stable up the horses and head over to deliver these mushrooms. Do we still want to deliver them? It's been 3 days.
Yeah, they were just picked this morning, and in this time, that's
time.
a strange thing to say. They were just picked this morning, though. They weren't picked 3 days ago this morning, right?
No, I don't.
No,
think.
because we picked them after we
I think
saw
we're
the
okay. They're still fresh.
gypsies. I'm so confused.
They're in the bag. We should be fine.
Okay, let's do it. Stable up, head on over.
Yep.
Deliver those.
Okay.
So where are you heading first?
Probably to
Stables.
stable up the horses.
Okay, so
At
you go
the
back to the
inn.
Red Dragon to stable up the horses.
Yeah.
All right.
And that would explain why the horses were so riled up and hungry.
Poor things haven't eaten for 3 days.
Yeah.
We haven't eaten in 3 days.
You do
Oh.
notice you are hungry. You guys are quite hungry.
I have to eat every 5 hours.
You've
You
missed so
don't want to
many
go deliver
meals.
these?
As you get back to the stables, the stable master comes out and collects the reins of the horse. Oh, sirs, ma'am, I'm glad you're back. We thought you had left. These horses look famished. When's the last time you fed them?
We ran into some problems, but we'll be back. Please take care.
Okay. All right. I'll send word to Mistress Amiko that you're back. She was all set to get your rooms all packed up and into storage because we thought you guys just took off. I'll send word.
Quick question. A couple days ago, was there by any chance a hot bath drawn at the end of the night?
There was, and we were kind of surprised that nobody came back for it.
We missed it.
We're gonna need one of those this morning.
This
Let's
morning,
not trouble them. I'm sure it's
Yes,
fine.
very, very large bath for all of us.
all of you.
Yes.
Okay. No, I'll let the mistress know.
Thank you kindly.
Okay.
There'll be a tip in it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And okay.
To the fortune teller.
Grab the sack and head to the fortune teller. Let's do this.
I can't tell if you're making puns anymore. Or...
What do you mean
Oh,
puns? What puns?
Uh.
Do I look like an individual who makes puns?
Ah.
Okay.
Let's
boy.
go.
Give me a quick intelligence check, everybody.
My strong suit.
It is.
That's what you want to hear, right?
5.
It's a 12 for me.
That was a
9.
9 for me. At least mine was higher than Gunnar's this time.
No, 13
No, you-
plus 1 is 14.
You got
I'm 9.
14. Miha got
Oh,
9.
I was looking at Mihaly's.
So
At least he got higher than Gunnar.
Davdithas and Idabrix, you were supposed to bring the mushrooms first back to the apothecary, Bottled Solutions.
But wait. I remembered
There's more.
something. We should probably go to the apothecary first and deliver the mushrooms, as we had agreed.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we agreed to. It's only a quick walk down the street.
Yeah,
the
we should do
apothecary
that.
needs to make a potion out of it. Was that right?
He needed to make a potion out of it for us to bring back to the other woman.
Right.
He needed to harvest it so that you could bring it back to. He needed to harvest the part of it that Madam Mvashti needed. So
Yeah,
that's why you were
We
bringing it
is
back to him.
smart.
that's what it was.
We
The
are very
spores.
smart. Well,
Okay.
he's probably closed this early, I would think.
What time is it?
It's about, at this point, after talking to the guards and making your way back, it's about 8, 9 in the morning.
Then you know what? We should be fine. Tired, but fine.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
To the,
So we make our way up to his shop.
Okay. Just to remind you, Aaron, I'm gonna share the picture so you guys remember. He was the haughty,
Mm-hmm.
semi-arrogant half elf, and when you get to the shop, the open sign is the sign is flipped. It appears the shop is open, and the door is closed.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come in. Come in.
Open door. Enter door.
Yeah, just walking behind him.
Yeah,
But by the way, I verbally said all that as I entered.
to walk himself.
You were
through the
just
steps.
narrating your moves as you walked in.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I
So
walk up behind him saying left foot, right foot, left foot.
Aaron looks at you. I thought you guys gave up. You
I
didn't
shake
seem
my
like
head and walk in with them.
Where have you been?
Collecting
Excellent question.
those mushrooms. Yeah.
Funny question. Funnier answer.
Well,
The,
were you
I'm just
successful?
curious.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah. Yeah, we got it.
I pull a couple Sasheens out of my bag and put them on the counter.
Okay. So you had two. I'll say Mihaly for the sake of brevity. You had 3 in the other. Idabrix had 2 and Gunnar had 2.
Yep. Pull them out of the bag and throw them on the counter.
Yep, me too.
All right. As agreed, I'll take half of these and I'll get the rest prepped up for Madam Mvashti. Give me about 15 minutes and I'll get these harvested for you and you'll be on your way.
Okay.
Excellent. Thanks.
So he takes them. He takes them back the bag that he gave him to collect and takes them out carefully, and begins to work on them on the counter. He takes out some tools, some very nice looking tools that appear to be silver, and he starts harvesting the spores off the mushrooms. And after about 15 minutes, he's done. He hands you a little parchment type folded package and says, "This'll do from Madam Mvashti."
Okay,
Awesome.
I pick it up, put it in my bag.
Okay.
Thank you
Well-
kindly.
Well, if you ever need our superior potions to anybody in town, you make sure to come here, and I'll take care of you. But I am obviously the best potion maker in town, and the Bottle Solutions has everything you need.
Thank you again. Appreciate it. Sorry it took us so long.
Uh,
Are you aware of any troubles that tend to happen to people out in that forest?
No, I mean, occasional hunting accident, and things like that. Recently, there's we had the attack. I'm sure you guys helped fight it off. Why you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were here for that.
I'm a little busy. Why don't you guys go?
Okay.
good seeing you. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
you
right.
too. Yeah, you too.
Off out the door.
Open door, walk out door.
Head to which? Jeez.
And you're gonna head to Madam Mvashti's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. With that, we're gonna take a quick break. And we'll take about a 5-minute break, and we'll be back after that to continue the adventures in Sandpoint.
Where you guys at?
Hey, everybody, welcome back. We are back from our break, and thank you so much, everybody out there, for all those bits, all those subs, all those donations. Thank you. We really appreciate everything you do to help us keep the lights on over here at the Tabletop Tavern.
Yes, thank you so much.
We totally
Very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
So
You're turning the dream into reality.
you guys are turning the dream into a reality, so we really appreciate it, everybody. So thank you so much. When last we left off, the party had just returned the mushrooms back to the bottled solutions in the apothecary, and now they had decided to head over to Madam Mvashti's house.
All right, so
All right.
we're outside now.
Sure.
It's only a short little walk, right?
It's a short little walk, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go up and knock on the door.
Yep.
Yes. Come on in. Come on in.
I missed that laugh. All right, so I open the door and step on in.
Open door, walk through door.
Step on in behind everybody.
Yep.
So I reach into
Oh.
my bag and I pull out the stuff that the apothecary gave us and just kind of hand it over.
Oh,
This is what you were
friends.
looking for?
I thought you guys disappeared.
We
took us
thought
a
we
little
did
while.
Wow. Welcome back. And you're succeeded. Oh, this is wonderful. This is good. This is great news. Why don't you guys make yourself comfortable, and I'm going to go brew my tea, and I'll be back out to dress you guys shortly. So he says, so as you look around, you realize there's probably enough room for you guys to stand shoulder to shoulder in there. It's not a big place. And so make yourself comfortable. And
How?
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're the smart one. And with that, she walks out back.
I put my arm around him and pull him close.
Bad memories.
It's all right, brother. It's fine.
No, bad memories.
It's fine.
Does she have a counter or anything?
Yeah, she has a counter.
I'd like to sit upon the counter. Just gonna hop up on there.
Give me a climb.
Oh, really? Okay. Instant regret.
Climb, not
Oh, no.
yeah.
Okay. A 20. Minus 1 is 19.
You pop right up there. You lean on it.
yeah.
You lean on it. You put your elbows back on the counter, and you just do this little hip little move, like you pop yourself back up. Your rump lands firmly on there, and you just like straighten out your robes and look at everybody. And you're like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Alrighty.
That was very
Never be as-
slick.
You'll never be
Thank
as
you.
cool as a front flip onto a horse cool.
I'm working up to it, okay? You gotta start small. You gotta grow.
I did start small.
Oh,
And she's still
working on the
small.
growing.
Okay. So after about 10 minutes, she comes back up and she's like, so my tea's ready. We're going to do this one at a time. There's just not a lot of room back here. And it's kind of my readings are tailored to the person that I talk to. So we'll bring you back. Mihaly, why don't you come back with here?
As I hop down off the counter, I kind of look around and cast Detect Magic as I walk towards her.
There's magic everywhere. There's
Okay.
assorted objects throughout the place that are magic. And she's like, why are you casting in my shop? What? You don't trust this old lady? It's rude.
Well,
It's rude. Get
put
some
yourself
manners.
In my situation, would you?
You're in a public shop.
Okay, I dispel it and just follow her back.
Okay. So as you walk in the back room, there's a table in the center of the room. There's garments everywhere, and there's like slips of cloth that are decorating. It's there's a pleasant smell back there, almost like rose petals. I'm sorry, not leaves, rose petals. And it's a very pleasant, welcoming smell back there. And also around this table are ornamental pillows in varying degrees of, some are very nice and some of them were used to be nice, but they're very old now. But there's a very homey, comfortable feel in here. The table, when you sit down, You sit down on the ground on these cushions, and the table comes up to about your chest. I'm sorry, like right above your belly, and in the middle of the table there is a crystal ball.
Okay.
So she sits down, and she takes her cup and takes a sip of the tea, and she says, "I can see you're nervous. Just relax. All right."
Okay. I kind of take a deep breath and just try to relax best I can.
Excellent. All right. So, and you need not worry. Madam Mvashti is here. She's here for you. Thank you so much for getting my tea. This will last me a couple months. And then at this, she picks it up, takes a sip, and she's like, "You want some?"
Yeah. Why not? I mean, I've got to see what all the fuss is about. I totally want to try that. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what scale of 1 to 10? How out of it am I gonna be?
It depends on if it affects you like it affects us with the sight.
Okay.
I can't say.
So
I can't.
start with a sip or with a gulp or
Oh
what?
yeah, you just sip it.
Okay. I just kind of reach out and grab the cup and take a little sip, holding it with 2 hands, and then hand it back.
Okay, so back in Magnamar, you were used to, it was a bigger city. There was a lot of, rats in the area, and it was also this weird amalgamation between a big city and then on the outskirts there was farms as well. So in the city and back in Magnamar, these rats would periodically die and they would rot in the sun, and the smell was a very distinct, overwhelming, nauseating, disgusting thing, and that coupled with the smell of the manure coming from the farms of the chicken shit and the all the other manure of the farms, if those were combined, you think that would be about half as bad as what just went down your throat.
What? Man, just the mushrooms and holy... Oh, I think I might be sick. Oh my god.
Give me a Constitution check.
Constitution, I roll a 5 + 1 is 6.
You burp a little of it back up, and it's like that burp with that acidic taste, and it's like you do, and she just what a wimp. And she just absolutely dying.
I start to regain my composure.
Okay.
I ask for another sip.
Okay. I don't think this is for you.
I can make it taste a little better. I'm definitely interested in the effects, but I can stomach it if it didn't taste so horrible. Perhaps you'd like it to taste a little better too.
I mean, if you can make it taste better.
The rest of my party would appreciate it.
Well, you guys don't have to drink it. This is for me, for my ability.
Okay. Sip away. If you
gonna take another
taste
sip?
of that, I'll leave it alone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I can change it for you.
Oh, that would be nice. Can you make it taste like strawberries? Those are my favorite.
I can make it taste like strawberries, absolutely. I use prestidigitation and make it taste like blueberries.
She picks it up. She takes a look at it. She sniffs it. It still smells vile. It's absolutely vile, but she takes a sip and she's like, well, I'm glad I called him I'm glad I called Davdithas the smart one, because you don't know the difference between a strawberry and a blueberry.
Oh, well, I'm still learning.
All right.
What can I say?
I've had enough of your foolishness. So she puts the drink down. She sits back and she starts to rub her hands together, and she starts to make a motion, and her hands start slowly caressing around the ball in like a very flowing manner, almost like one hand is leading and the other one hand is following, and it's a very wave-like pattern. Starts caressing around the ball, and her eyes roll back in her head. You see the whites of our eyes, and all of a sudden, in the crystal ball, a white smoke rises from within, And she's like, yes. Yes. For Mihaly. For this one. For this one in front of me. Yes, for this one. No, he isn't that smart. Yeah. And at this, all of a sudden her body locks. Like her muscles all went rigid. It holds for about 5 seconds. And then she releases her breath. Her eyes open back normal. And she looks at you. And she's like, I've had a vision.
Okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I've had a vision. That thing that you hold, it's not tangible. A secret. A hidden shame. It will come to light. It depends on you and one other not named to determine which way it goes when it does.
Interesting. Care to shed any more light on that? Any more details you could provide me?
I know you carry something of value in your pocket, in your bag there. Something living. I'm not here to make judgments. I'm here to provide information. But I know.
Of what consequence is it to you?
It's no consequence to me.
Okay.
I am relaying the information that was imparted to me.
All right. Well,
I suggest honesty. I suggest you are surrounded by good people. I suggest you think about what's going on in the words that were expressed to you, and you'll come to a decision. I trust that it'll be the right one either way.
okay. I just kind of
all right, get out of here. Get out of here.
Laugh a little bit.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right. I stand up, pack up my things, and walk out of the room. And as I see the party, I go, "Wow!" and kind of point behind me.
Yeah. Is that good?
Good. Sure. Yeah.
So
what are you trying to convey? What's your mindset?
Nothing. I'm just kind of like blown away. I don't really know what to think.
Okay.
Yeah.
well,
Send in the
yeah,
smart one. Send in the smart one.
Idabrix. She wants to see.
Idabrix wants to see.
No. Come on. She likes me. I want to be next.
Come on, little buddy. It's fine. It's fine. You can stay here with me.
Aww.
All right. Let's show me your ways.
So Davdithas, as you walk back, she is sitting there sipping her cup. Ah, yes, the smart one.
You're so flattering.
I said the smart one. Oh, sit down. And again, as you walk in there, Davdithas, you look around the room. It's a very comfortable room. You feel at ease. The smells of the rose and the comfort of the room definitely put you at ease.
It's a nice room you got here.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Did nice. Wow.
Are you scared?
Not until you said that. That question tends to make me scared.
You guys are so easy.
Just we've seen some stuff, all right?
You've seen, oh, come on. You don't even have the sight. I've seen stuff that would make your cock rot off.
Jeez. You know what? I don't want to know. But perhaps I'm about to find out. So what do I do? Do I just like
sit back
stand
and
here?
relax? Sit back and relax.
Okay. All right. Sit back. All right.
You observe in front of you on the table the crystal ball. Her hands start moving methodically around the ball, one flowing after another in a wave-like pattern. All of a sudden, her eyes roll back in her head, her muscles lock up, and a mist comes up into the ball. I call them the This one. Yes, him. You don't say. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll let him know. And whoosh, like the tension comes out of her body. Her eyes roll back to normal, and she looks at you. You ready for this?
I guess. Yeah.
Are you scared?
There's that question again.
And she just starts laughing. Suddenly she looks you dead in the eye, and the smile and the look of a cackling old lady escapes her, and her face becomes serious, and she makes eye contact with you, and she says, "That what you seek in your heart is possible. The stones will have to fall true, and the wheel will have to come full circle if it is meant to be. You will also need the assistance of the three, as was foretold. One of your line still lives."
I just kind of turn white.
Okay.
Dude, that's all you got? Is there any more? One of my line. Who?
I can't say.
Drink some more. I don't know, do the hand thing again.
That's all the information that could be imparted. When I look into the ether and I seek my guides, it's like a snapshot of a fleeting image from a remembered dream. I get pieces and I am able to communicate. It's very chaotic.
What if I drink the tea and do the hands?
You can try.
Maybe I'll get a different snapshot, I could see like who, because I know him better.
You can try, but you can try if you'd like, but the power is generally passed down from female to female, and I have the gift. If you don't have the gift, you're not going to see anything, but you are more than welcome to try.
I just look down. I go, yeah, I'm not female. Don't think it's going to work.
So her demeanor changes again instantly, and she goes back to the cackling old lady, and she's like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Wow. Well, I mean, if I had to lose my smart title to get that information, though, I think that was worth it.
All right,
Thank
I'm
you.
done with you. Send in the small one.
We were cool. Okay.
We are cool. We are cool. Send in the small one.
All right.
I look at Gunnar. I'm like, so that's you?
I don't think so, Idabrix.
Well, all right. I make my way back.
Okay. Idabrix, as you walk into the room, you see a very comfortable room with a crystal ball on it. The smell of rose petals in the air is very welcoming to you. As you look over, Madam Mvashti is taking the cup. Fucking blueberries. I specifically said strawberries. Oh, come in. Your friend's not that bright.
Which one?
Take your pick.
I like you.
I like you. Come sit down, dear. Come sit down.
I have a seat.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm not, actually.
Oh, I like you. You are a brave one. All right. So she picks up her cup and takes another sip of the tea. Looks over at you. Her face changes. It appears like a very, the cackling lady has fallen out of her face, and she looks at you seriously, and she says, her hands start flowing over the surface of the crystal ball. Her eyes roll back in her head, and her muscles lock up. She is a sweet one, isn't she? Yes. To the north? Look to the north. Her eyes start fluttering. Her head changes directions to what you are assuming based on her comment might be north. And she listens and she watches with her eyes closed, but it's obviously that she's trying to get a piece of information. That's interesting. Okay. And with that, her muscles relax. She comes back to it and she looks at you. Oh, dearie. In the face of a dream catcher, I saw a figure. A figure you know well. Brother. His face appears to be jolly and content as his eyes swing about the shop room in pride, surrounded by dream catchers. As the dream catcher turns in a light wind, I see another vision. Brother. This time his face is covered in soot. Two tear streak trails run down his face. The shop in flames, and a figure hidden behind shadows laughing. Dearie, it looks like you have a choice in front of you.
What happened?
That's all.
Is it my mother's shop?
It could be, dearie. I get the sense that the person was your brother.
Okay, well, I have a couple brothers, but... Oh my goodness.
It's a tale of what could be. Fate has always been fickle. And then there's a fine line between happiness and torment in this life. It looks like you're going to have a decision at some point. But you'll figure it out because we all know you're the smart one.
I bet you say that to everybody.
Well, I mean, I usually lie to everybody, but... Dearie, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Can you send in that gruff looking one? You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
Big
do.
and not so bright.
As I'm getting up, I'm like, Gunnar!
Ah, it is my turn.
Gunnar, as you walk towards the back room, you obviously have to duck your head because of the size of the room.
Yeah.
So you duck under and you walk into the room. And there are comfortable pillows around you. And there's a table in front of you. And you sit down and the smell of rose comforts you in here. Madam Mvashti looks up at you, takes a sip of her drink. Warrior, are you ready?
I believe I am. Thank you for seeing me, Sage.
Ah, the proper. You've dealt with my kind before?
Many a time.
You're not from here, though.
No.
Where are you from, Great Warrior?
The windswept, fog-covered lands of the north.
Aha. Well, I guess we came here to do something, right, sir?
Indeed.
She picks up her cup, takes a sip. You notice at this point the cup is pretty much empty. She reaches her hand out to the glass ball. Her eyes roll back in her head. You see the whites of her eyes. Her muscles lock up and her head looks up to the sky. She looks left. She looks right. And it looks like she's staring off into the distance as she cocks her head and is trying to get something to come into focus. Like she's trying to see it but can't make it out. She breathes out deeply. Takes a deep breath. And her body suddenly releases the tension. Oh, Gunnar. Gunnar. I saved the best for last. Do you want to see the vision? I will give you the choice.
I wish to see.
At this, she says, put your hands on the table.
I reach out and put my hand on the table.
She takes her hands and puts them on top of your hands, on each of them. And suddenly, everything goes dark. A figure comes into view. It looks off into the distance. Slowly, it turns its head. Half his face rotted and decaying. His skeletal hand beckons to you, a look of pleading on his face. Find me. It can be as before again, but only if the crow flies true, brother. Now is not the time. When the crow flies for the third time, seek me out. And suddenly, you wake up and you looking around, and her hands are off your hand.
I breathe heavy and I run my hands over my head with a deep breath. It's like the Valkyrie said.
Are you okay? Are you okay, friend?
Thank you for this vision. I
You're
reach
welcome.
into my pouch and I remove 2 gold coin and I leave it on the table.
Okay.
Your
Oh,
wisdom
thank
is
you.
always welcome and thanked very much.
Go in
He,
peace. You guys have, I think collectively, you guys have a lot of work ahead of you. And there's no time like the present to get it started. Besides, none of you are all that bright. All right, get out. I want to enjoy maybe another glass of that tea and have a couple bottles of wine because it tastes like shit. Yeah,
Thank
go,
you
scoop,
again.
scoop.
I head out into the other room and past the other 3 and out the door.
Okay.
Gunnar just, guys.
Strong silent type. I think we should probably follow him though, eh?
Do you have a destination in mind, Gunnar?
The inn.
Okay.
Did he look upset? Did he look happy? I didn't quite catch a glimpse.
What was your mindset when you left, Gunnar?
Stoic, stone-jawed, remembering my brother.
Okay. So if you want to try and get that, give me a perception.
I would love to try and get that. That is a 20.
You think his jaw was set firm. He was obviously deep in thought and contemplating something. But it was, look of determination on his face. Maybe a little sorrow there.
Wow, whatever she said to him must have really hit him. I mean, she's got some sight. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure what to think of what she told me, but it's bizarre to say the least.
Well, it sounds like we all have things to think about.
Definitely.
You know what would help me?
Amid?
You got it.
All right, sounds good.
Let's go.
Well, hey, the inn has mead. Idabrix, you down?
Yeah.
Gosh, we could all probably use a shower.
Food.
I need to pray on some of this. It's just a whole lot here. We've got to talk to I need to talk to Father Xanthus too.
Well, it's been 3 days. Let's hope we still have our rooms.
Well, they said they didn't pack it up yet. Hopefully.
Okay.
Maybe they're in the process.
With that, I head out the door and start walking towards the inn.
Yeah, me too.
Idabrix, what are you doing?
I am going towards the inn.
Okay. So, let's, Gunnar, what did you do when you get to the inn?
I stop at the bar, wait for the attention of a bartender, and look them square in the eye and go drink, bath. Please.
So as you walk into the inn, Amiko is actually out and about in the common area, and she's like, Gunnar, where have you been?
The woods, mostly.
We thought you left. We were packing all you guys' stuff. Are your friends with you?
They should be along shortly. I hope. I think.
So we should stop breaking down the room. Are you going to be staying for a while?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Brianna, go make sure that they're go get fresh linens up in the bedrooms for all the for all our friends. And you hungry? Drink,
bath.
Oh.
Please.
Okay. Brianna, also send Brian out from and Brian to fill up the hot tub, and get some good herbs in there. Get some salts in there. Our friend looks worn, and she herself walks over to the bar, grabs 2 tankards of mead and pours them, and comes over and sets them down at the table in front of you.
Thank you.
At this, the door opens and Idabrix, Mihaly, and Davdithas walk in, and they see Gunnar, Amiko dropping two tankards of mead in front of Gunnar. And she looks over and she waves, "Oh, welcome back, friends. Gunnar was just telling me that you guys were coming back."
Yeah, it's been a while, apparently.
Been a few days. I'm not sure what you guys are up to, but
neither are we entirely.
I was gonna say, kind of turned to the side and I'm like, we don't really know what we were up to either.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk over and take a seat by Gunnar and order a mead myself.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to meet?
Round, a couple of rounds.
Why don't we start with one? It's a little early. Do you guys want some food?
You just gave him 2.
Yeah, but look at the size of them.
But,
Yeah, I'll take some food.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I like food.
Brianna, get when you're done with the rooms, and you know what? No, I'll get it myself. So she runs out in the back, and she comes back with a big skillet full of potatoes, a couple rashers of bacon, and I'll get the eggs and the fried bread out in a couple minutes. She plops down. In her other hand, she has a couple tankards of mead, and we'll get you started with this, and puts one in front of each of you.
Oh, thank you. I've missed this so much.
When the smell of breakfast hits your stomach, you guys, it just reinforces the fact that you guys have not ate in 3 days, and Gunnar's stomach starts rumbling audibly across the room.
It's an earthquake. Everyone take hold.
I down the first tankard and I motion for food.
So it's like, she served it in a giant skillet, like a probably 20-inch skillet. So it's family style right now.
Okay.
Oh, let's dig in. Serve it up.
With a large spoon, I start eating quickly.
Oh yeah.
That's a thing.
That's
I
the
just
thing.
scoop some onto a plate and start picking at it.
Okay.
Picking at it.
Okay. So at this point, you guys have, food, you have drink, your rooms, you think it's probably going to take about a half hour for your rooms to get flipped over and set up. So.
All right. Well, I'm scarfing down as much as I can, but
okay.
feel like I've noticed that Mihaly's just picking at it. Why aren't you like scarfing this stuff down, man? We haven't eaten in 3 days.
Yeah, you're right. I just start eating a little faster.
There you go.
I look up at him and say, "It's
Starting to scare me.
strange
Man.
that that's your concern, but all right. Yeah, why not?"
I think Gunnar would agree if we haven't eaten in 3 days. Are you worried about something? Oh, sorry. Hold on. It should be more like this. Are you worried about something?
I just look across the table at him and say, "Yeah, I'm worried about a few things. I got a lot on my mind," and just pick up some food and start, just
Me too,
chewing
man.
away.
I mean, I'm not sure there's enough in here for all of us.
Some food.
Pretty good.
No.
In the meantime, I'm completely ignoring the conversation and just devouring my food.
Okay. Potatoes are flying. Miko gets back in time and she puts down a skillet full of scrambled eggs for all you guys. And
Oh,
these are friends. These are duck eggs. We raised them about 5 minutes from here. These are good.
Oh,
we
I'm
add,
ready.
we add a little bit of spice in them. Oh,
Oh, yeah. I'll keep talking, but not too long. Serve it.
it's down, it's down on the table, sir.
Oh, yeah.
She just looks at you like. She just kind of shakes her head
there's something wrong with it.
with the
Haven't
long
figured
with the
out.
look of somebody who's been working in a tavern and is used to dealing with idiots at a retail level. So we all know the look.
I know all too well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hey guys, should we tell her about what happened?
Like what?
Like that we ran into some crazy person in the woods that kept us there for 3 days and just,
Yeah, about that.
about it. Yeah, go on.
Probably a good idea. She might know something.
Yeah.
In some weird way, I feel like she might be the only person who believes us.
I mean, yeah, she knows I come back here every day for my mead
That she pays for.
that she pays.
She definitely knows that
Yeah.
you come back every
She will
single
not
day
forget that.
She was
Multiple
super thrilled that
times.
you weren't back for 3 days.
for mead.
Yeah.
On
They
the
might have
house.
actually turned a profit for 3 days.
Jesus.
The weight of your party being up for 3 days is wearing on you. You guys are very clearly tired. The food is helping, but you are exhausted.
I think we should probably turn in. I'm stuffed. I've had some mead. It's been a long time.
This is true.
All right. Well,
You go sleep. I have questions.
okay. I have a lot of questions too, but sleep first for me. So I'll catch you in the. Don't barge into my room, by the way. Just okay. I'm gonna go up there. Off I go.
So Davdithas makes his way up to his room. When he gets there, he finds his room is freshly flipped over. He's got clean sheets, very welcoming bed.
Oh, that fresh room feeling.
All
Just gonna wiggle right into bed and a nighty night for me.
right, we'll switch
Okay.
back down. We'll go back down to the tavern common room with Idabrix, Mihaly, and Gunnar.
Can I talk to you two privately? I was kind of hoping he would stick around, but I guess he's too tired.
Sure.
Sure.
What's in your mind?
The bathroom. We should go somewhere private and talk first.
The bath.
If-
Yeah. Sure.
First, I thought you were going to say that was the problem.
So
And I was like, I can't help with that.
there's certain foods you can eat, and
Yeah.
Gunnar gets up and immediately looks towards the wonderful hostess that we've had so far.
Amico.
Is the bath done yet, Amico?
Brian. Is that bath ready? Yes, mistress. It's all set for them. I've added the special salts and the herbs, the medicinal herbs. They look tired.
Thank you.
Okay.
What direction?
So you'll go back there down behind the bar, and you'll walk down the long hallway, and on the left-hand side there's a room that opens up, and you guys will be by yourself in there.
Thank you. I lead the way down the hall.
Okay.
I get up and sip the last of my mead and follow him.
Alrighty. So, Gunnar, as you walk into the room, you see a large tub. It's essentially made with wooden slats sealed together with some kind of resin.
Okay.
With barrel, with like metal barrel loops around the whole thing to keep it together. The resin's there to seal the cracks. There's a couple steps leading up to it, and a handle and some steps to walk back down into it. There's places, to put your clothes. It's humid in the room, as typical with a room like this. And
yeah.
the smell, there's some, it's not quite acrid. It's more like a medicinal smell. Stringent would be the best word, is coming from the water.
Gunnar steps into the corner and starts stripping naked.
Okay.
And we're doing this.
Mihaly, Idabrix, what do you decide to do?
Can I roll a die to decide what I want to do? Is that all right with you?
Sure. That's what you...
Okay. Oh, an even 10. I stand decisionless in the corner.
1 to 10 would be low, and then from 11 to 20 is high. So you would you would take the low in whatever that decision was.
Okay. That it'd still probably be about the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he stands motionless. Idabrix, what are you doing?
At this point, I'm like, this literally has nothing to do with anything bad, so I just go for it.
Okay. All right, so you gonna hop in?
Yep.
All right. So Mihaly, you see Idabrix hop in.
Okay.
That may or may not make the decision easier for you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stand in the corner of the room and be like, so you wanted to talk, Gunnar?
I've been here for many a reason, and the vision only made things harder. I know what needs to be done. I've always known what needed to be done. It's why I found the three of you.
Okay.
And the Valkyrie told me what had to happen, but this only made it more concrete. The fact that I could see my brother's face.
What has to happen?
Gunnar in Idabrix, give me a fort save, please.
That does not make me feel good.
That's 15 on the roll.
That is a 16.
Okay. You guys are tired. I mean, you both of you pretty much yawn at the same time, but you can continue.
I'm a prince from the north. And my family was destroyed, and I was shamed.
Okay.
And I have to restore my family's honor to take the throne once more and become the true king.
How can you do that here? I mean, we're in Sandpoint. You say you come from the north.
Our knowledge of one's glories in battle are measured. A man without honor and glory cannot take the throne.
So you intend to challenge he who takes the throne?
Indeed.
And we're to be part of that?
It seems you're going to be part of my journey.
Idabrix and Gunnar, give me another fort save.
That's 14.
That's a 7.
Yachts, as you look over, see both of them barely able to keep their eyes open. Gunnar's is telling you this heartfelt story, but he's nodding off as he does this. Yeah, give me an intelligence check. Intelligence check, please.
Oh, sure. Pick on me. That's 20.
Ooh.
Take it.
So,
Wicked
Mihaly,
snot.
it's fairly common back in Magnamar for a lot of people to take baths like this. But based on what you've seen in the past and the information that you've heard, that somebody who has not had much food or drink in the last couple days, who's been up for 3 days with exhaustion, who's sitting in a hot tub right now sweating, could have some problems with falling asleep in there. So they're not a lot of fluids in their body, and you think it might be the best idea to get them out of that.
Okay, I run over to the edge of the tub and cast Prestidigitation to cool the water as much as I can. And then I reach in and just start splashing it on their face.
Okay.
And say, hey guys, no passing out in the tub. Come on, wake up. We got to get up to the rooms. I'm
going to say that it would take you a good amount of casts to change the temperature of that water. Or you know what? I'm gonna say this. If you want to change the temperature of like the very top of the water, you can do so. But there's a pretty high volume.
Handful cups of
okay,
water. To
absolutely. Go ahead.
Is that fair?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I scoop up some water in my hand and make it cold and splash it on their face one after the other.
Okay, I'm awake.
Yeah.
I'm awake.
You guys were
Stop.
falling asleep. You're totally gonna drown. We gotta get up and get moving here.
I'm fine with going to bed, but holy crap.
Oh.
Jeez.
I suppose you're awake now, but you can thank me for that later.
He stands up in the tub and I start stepping up the staircase to get out.
I turn and look the other way. Out of respect, of course.
Out of respect, decency. Okay. You're able to get out. The shock of the cold water has clapped you awake essentially.
Thank you for looking after me. And he reaches out in all of his soaking naked glory and gives him a hug.
I accept it. Come here, big guy.
And while they're hugging, I get out and start getting dressed.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
Looking down and realizing my robes are soaked now.
I am
whatever.
very sorry about that.
That's okay. I use Prestidigitation to dry myself.
Perfect. Okay.
Just stand back and straighten up my robes a little bit and
So
say, I'm gonna head up to my room.
yeah,
No more tub for tonight.
we should sleep.
Sure.
Yeah.
I gather my clothes under my arm and walk through the bar up to my room.
Yeah, I head up to my room as well.
Okay. You guys make it up to the room respectively. The rooms are freshly made. They're very welcoming, especially after this ordeal you've gone through for the last couple days. So you make your way up and drop your gear, and you fall asleep peacefully.
I feel like we should have some kind of rest music for when we sleep overnight.
So about 20 hours go by. You wake up in the morning. You guys slept pretty heavy. You wake up and everything's as you lay it. There was no interruptions, and you guys go from there.
All right, as I roll out of bed, first thing I do is I pray to Desna with my thoughts trailing back to what the fortune teller had to say as I do so.
Okay. Alrighty. Mihai, what are you doing?
As I get out of bed, I just kind of like yawn and stretch and slide open the window, take my hat out of my bag and put it on my head.
Put your fancy hat back on. Okay,
at myself
perfect.
in the reflection of the glass. Then I look down into my bag and say, well, I think the fortune teller was talking about you, but I mean, how much trouble can we get in beyond what we're already? I mean, do you have any thoughts on that? Of course not. What do you know? Just kind of close my bag and sling it over my shoulder, straighten up my robes, and head downstairs, find a place at a table.
Idabrix, what are we doing?
Basically going up to my room and just kind of falling on the bed. Like, I don't even want to think about anything.
You slept already, so it's morning time. So what are we doing?
Now it's morning?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I missed that part. So I'm just kind of being lazy, I guess. Just kind of laying in bed and not really doing much of anything. Just kind of that like rolling over, going back to sleep for 20 minutes, rolling over, going back to sleep for 20 minutes.
Okay, excellent. Alrighty, so
it's too real.
It's too real. Gunnar, what are you up to?
I wake up in the morning and I murmur prayers to Odin and to the Valkyries as I get dressed.
Okay.
Going over the vision again in my head, thinking of my brother, thinking of home, thinking of my poor father, and heading downstairs for breakfast.
Okay. When you get down in the common room, Amiko's at the bar. Morning, Gunnar.
Morning. Thank you for the bath again.
You are welcome. And you also see Mihai down there as well.
I sit quietly next to Mihai.
Will you guys be needing some food this morning, or? Please. Me?
Yeah, I could do breakfast.
Drink?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay. So she comes over and drops a plate of food in front of you, both you guys, and some mead.
Do you know anything of a camp in the woods at the base of the mountains?
At the base of the mountains?
Yeah.
In Tickwood?
Yes.
No, there's no settlements out there.
How about anyone that can... What did you call it yesterday, Mihai?
Oh, she was a mage or a witch, but it was illusionary magic for sure.
Nothing like that out there. Not to my knowledge. It's, like I told you when you guys were going out for the boar hunt, it's generally pretty quiet out there. There's the boars, obviously, and this bear, and there's game out there, but, it's pretty quiet, so.
There was someone out there that wanted to do us harm.
Oh, that's odd.
That's why we were gone for 3 days.
How did they try to do you harm?
By motion to Mihai.
Well, we came across a convoy of caravans, you could say, set up in a camp. But it turns out none of it was real. It was all an illusion.
It wasn't real. But
we could see it. We couldn't smell it, interestingly enough. But visually, it was there in front of us. However, upon realizing it was an illusion, it all faded out of reality, and we were left standing with a young woman, let's say.
Okay.
Beyond that, I'm not sure exactly what happened.
What did she look like?
The tattered robes, white hair type. I suppose, as much as you could expect as seeing someone in the dark. I don't have much details.
Okay. Just my curiosity,
Sure.
If you had more information, we could keep an eye out for somebody like that. Is it a humanoid or?
She looked and sounded very much human.
Okay.
White hair about his size, lithe. Looked
about whose size?
His. I nudged Mihai.
He's like 4.5 feet tall?
Maybe a little taller, about that.
Yeah, maybe a little taller than me. But...
Okay. Odd. No, I haven't heard anything about that, but I mean, these are weird times. We got attacked by goblins, you know?
Fair enough. Well, thank you for breakfast.
Anything I can do to help you guys. You know, you guys have done so much for this town. But that's a strange one. That's a strange one.
So in this moment, I come charging down the stairs. I get to the bottom of them, and I just go, "Good morning, Sandpoint. I'll take a mead. Let's do this." I just hurry over to the table where they're sitting. I
Okay.
Jauntily hop up on the chair.
You
How
seem
guys
chipper
doing?
this morning.
Oh my gosh, we slept forever.
It was a good
great.
sleep, wasn't it?
It was fantastic.
You should have been there for the bath. It was very calming.
Oh, the bath. I forgot about the bath.
It's all right. I'll have another one drawn for dinner.
Oh, I just remembered I have plans. Yes.
He's going to be washing his cat.
Yes. Very important plans. Yeah, how'd you guys sleep? Good?
Like a brick.
Yeah, it slept really well.
Speaking of bricks, where is Idabrix?
Oh, she hasn't come down yet that I've seen.
She's probably getting a couple extra hours of rest there.
I
wouldn't doubt
finally
it.
make my way down.
And speak of the devil.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not super enthusiastic, but I'm not like dragon either. I'm just kind of like, hey, morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Not quite as good as you, but probably better than somebody who didn't sleep that well.
Indeed. Is that mead coming?
Amiko comes over and drops the meat in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Ma'am.
Go.
Mrs., can I get anything for you?
Just whatever you've got for breakfast today would be great.
Alrighty. Coming right up. So Amiko walks back in the kitchen. Again, just grabs another plate of food, comes out and drops it in front of you guys. Drops some meat in front of the decider. And can I be getting you guys anything else this morning?
That's all I need.
Yeah, I think that's fine for me. Thanks.
Okay. Well, you let me know.
Thank you as always.
And she walks off into the kitchen.
So, what's the agenda for today, guys?
We have no quests. We have no missions. We have no tasks. We have nothing. I'm kind of lost.
Well, we could go talk to some of the higher ups around here and let them know about what happened.
Probably a good idea. The priest might know of the woods and what happened.
I kind of want to visit Father Xanthus anyway, so definitely down to give him an old visit.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Oh, once we finish our meals tonight, down one, maybe 3 more of these, and I'm ready to go.
Alrighty. Whatever you would like to do. If you, the world is your oyster, guys.
Oh boy. Let's head on over to the chapel.
Indeed.
Go to the chapel and... No.
That's an oldie.
I haven't heard
So-
that song in years.
Yeah.
Do the rest of you not wish to share about your vision? Speak of it.
With that, my eyes wide open, just widen, and I get very silent.
Did you see it too, or did she just talk to you?
Define see it.
She gave me my vision.
She gave you your. I didn't get that.
Like she handed it to you? Like, how does that work?
I saw it in my own mind. I saw my brother's corpse rotting.
Wow. Wow, that's now that explains why you walked out as you did. So, I did not see that. She just spoke to me. She gave me some, just kind of take a hard swallow. Some news. She gave me some news.
Wonderful. News. Good. This is good.
Yeah. It was good news, I think.
Yeah, mine wasn't really so much news as it was just telling me I had to make a decision.
Yeah, I'd say mine was more along those lines as well.
Huh.
That's why I never trust those fortune tellers. They just say these generic things that can kind of apply to anyone, unless it's...
Davdithas. I like you, little one.
Well,
Do not disrespect the sage. They have the sight. They have a reason for what they show us and why they teach us.
You know, I tend to have to agree. I just feel like maybe the two of them got the short end of the stick. No offense on your heights.
I clear my throat and keep walking.
Want something? You okay?
That was a little rude, but funny. I like it. Witty.
See, I am the smart one.
Whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night.
I don't know if wits conveys intelligence, but we can go with it.
I'm ready to go see Father Xanthus.
Yeah, myself as well.
Indeed.
Okay.
Shall we?
Where are you going to go look for Father Xanthus?
At the chapel or the church.
Okay. Okay. So you make your way out. Are we all going?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, you're pretty well over the way back up to the chapel from here. You've been there a couple times now. And you make your way up there. And when you get there, there's the acolytes are out there doing their thing, keeping the grounds clean, and they see you approaching. They see, and Davdithas is a little bit more well known to them. He's obviously wearing the cleric's the vestments of Desna, and hail brother. And so they call out, "Hail brother, how may I help you?"
Hail, is Father Xanthus available?
He should be back in a little bit. If you want to give us, he's anticipated back in a little bit. Can we offer you guys any respite and while we're waiting, or?
Actually, I did have a question.
Okay.
If you might be able to procure something for me.
I might. I'll try. If not, I can put you in the right direction, maybe.
Well, I'm actually looking for the weapon of our god, a Stark knife, if you happen to have one.
I'm sure you could find one in town here. I'm sure somebody can make either has one or we can make you one. There are blacksmiths in town that we can that you could check with.
That would be fantastic.
Alrighty, I'll get you the name in a little bit of that, Davdithas.
Alrighty. I guess we'll just have to come back a little later.
Well, I mean, he should be here in a couple minutes. He just went down. He had gotten breakfast and he was going to stop off and see Sheriff Hemlock, and he was going to make his way back over here. He's anticipated, within the next quarter of an hour.
Oh, it's not too bad. All right. You guys mind waiting?
No, it's fine.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
All right, so like 15 minutes pass, and Father Xanthus comes up, and his face widens with a smile the second he sees you guys. Oh, friends, welcome back. A blessing. This is certainly a blessing from Desna. I thought you guys had left.
We ran into some trouble, and it was, oh gosh, Mihaly might be able to explain a little bit more than the rest of us, but we were caught in some kind of illusion.
Why don't we let the smart one explain it?
Yeah, I'll keep going on. Thank you.
Please do.
Yeah.
So we were caught. We went out into the woods to gather some Sasheen mushrooms for fortune teller in town. I'm not sure if you know.
Mvashti? Madam Mvashti?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever worked with her at all? Or
She's she's good. She knows her. She's good.
I think we'd have to agree. But we were entranced and caught in an illusion when we went out into the woods, and we've been out there for 3 days.
Whoa. I think you're gonna have to step back a little bit. Can you elaborate more on what happened?
All right, so we went to go visit Squee. He's doing well, by the way.
Oh.
And as we've left from there in Tickwood Forest, along the western edge, we were searching for the Sasheen mushrooms, and we found a bunch of people, like a caravan, I believe it was, like a small encampment.
Okay.
What was their name?
Give me an intelligence check.
Can I just step up and tell him?
If you know it, you can. If you remember it, you can chime in. Absolutely.
I just kind of stand in and go, the Roleskis.
Yes, the Roleskis. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them?
I have not.
I mean, they weren't even real, but they said they were just a friendly family group. Wait, I saw you talk, Mihaly. Weren't you talking to them for a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
What did they ask you?
Jeez, they were asking me about completing a song that was important to their family that they had lost to time.
Wonder if that's important at all.
Well, it seems strange, I guess. I mean, a whole family in search of a song. They knew a few bars. They asked me if I'd ever come across anything like that.
But either way, none of it was real. And we woke up, and there was what I believe to be some kind of witch who just ran off afterward. Yeah. She held something to the extent of, like, how did we break her magic or something? And she just ran off after that. But we thought we were only there for a night. We came back and found out it was 3 days.
That is disturbing.
Have you heard of any witches around here or anything?
No. Nothing is stuck out. It's a crazy time right now, so I wouldn't put it past things, but there's nothing like that out that I've heard.
So we've got goblins, we've got witches. What else have we got?
Give me an intelligence check. Or if you guys remember, you guys can chime in.
I mean, I know that we've got bones missing. The corpse of our former leader. Well, former chapel leader. We're all really bad at intelligence checks, by the way. I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently we slept our
I
minds.
rolled an 18.
Yes.
Hey.
And Idabrix pipes in. And some skeletons.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, then possible work of necromancers.
The bone ropes. Right.
Is there any way this could all be connected?
I think we're gonna have to put all the the pieces together and see if any more pieces drop in. But
I guess one thing I could ask is, had anything eventful happened the past 3 days while we were gone?
no, we're just licking our wounds. Getting the injured, sorted out. We're trying to get all the damage that is done to all the buildings in town. We're just trying to lick our wounds and recover. As Desmond teaches, we're taking care of our people. We're taking care of everybody right now.
I suppose that's good news then, that nothing happened while we were gone. Oh boy. Well, if there's anything we can do to help, Father Xanthus, just let us know.
Okay. All right. Is there anything I can do to help you guys?
Nothing I can think of right now.
I can't think of anything.
we just kind of wanted to come talk to you, fill you in on what happened, see if maybe you'd known anything or heard about anything.
Okay.
So.
Given what we told you so far, would you suggest we go speak to anyone else in town?
I mean, you could check with like, I just left Hemlock or maybe Mayor Devon, but I've never heard of, something like this. Like, it could have been a witch. It could have been a couple other, things that have strayed from Desna's light, there's, without knowing more specifics, I don't know what it is, but I mean, it just seems like things are happening. Maybe we should talk to Father Xanta. I'm sorry. Maybe we should talk to Hemlock and Devon about getting a patrol going around town, or doubling the patrols, and maybe doing some scouting missions outside the city. It just seems like things are happening.
Hey guys, do you think this woman in the woods is related to the goblin attack?
I mean, anything's possible at this point, right?
She was a caster of magic. She could have affected the skeletons and things. Possible.
She was what I would consider to be a longshank.
I was just thinking the same.
So 2 and 2 makes 4.
I mean, we can't be sure, but it's the best hunch we've got to go on.
We certainly shouldn't discount any possibilities, but I definitely think getting increased patrols and increased security around town wouldn't be a bad idea. Information is probably key right now.
Yeah. I don't know. Just food for thought. The idea just popped into my head.
Sure.
Probably be easier if we found her.
True.
Certainly better than waiting for them to come to us here. This town's seen enough trouble.
So the obvious question is, how do we find her?
Let's talk to them about getting those patrols going. See if they can scout out anything.
I'm not one to sit back and let others do work for me.
I mean, if you're really eager, we could go on a scouting mission with them. Or by ourselves, I suppose. Find ourselves another boar? Ah, that was pretty good. Except for your face. I mean,
It was my side, my face is fine. It was your face that turned green after I got hit.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Feeling a little bit again. Well, I guess that's all the business we have here right now.
Maybe the sheriff would know something about her.
We should talk to the sheriff as well.
We should at least warn him.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, you got magical entrapment people in the forest,
Sure.
I want to take some precaution. Top of goblins and necromancers.
Has the town wronged anyone in the past? I don't know. 5-10 years? Considering their stance on foreigners and people running from invasions, it's possible.
Think it's some kind of curse or something?
Maybe.
They appeared to us as gypsies, but we've no reason to believe that any of those people were real.
No, but I do find it interesting that she's trying to get some type of song from you.
Is there really a song, or was that just a cover for them?
Could have been a cover for them to get us to drop our guard and go to sleep. Oh well, we might as well go see the sheriff.
I second that.
Off Gunnar goes.
I follow him.
I follow behind.
As you leave, Father Xantus looks at you. May the blessing of Desna go with you, my children, and Davdithas, especially you, my son.
Yes, and may the Father's blessing on you as well.
Is that the reverence you have for our goddess?
No, I'm sorry. I thought we were, a little friendly. I've seen a lot. I'm sorry, Father Xantus.
Understood.
Blessings of Dessa be upon you.
Understood.
As he's talking, I pull a copper out of my pocket and use prestidigitation to make it into a little butterfly and fly it over to land on Davdithas' shoulder.
Feeling I'm being messed with.
And as he says that, it flies off out through the door.
Okay.
And I just follow it.
All right. So you guys remember where Sheriff Hemlock and the town hall is?
Yeah.
In Mayor Devon. Okay. So it'll take you about 10 minutes to walk over there, maybe.
All right, so we'll head on over there.
Okay. As you start walking over there, you're about halfway over there. A woman approaches you, and she comes up and she says, please, good sirs, madam, begging your pardon, miss, my name's Emily Barrett, and this here is baby Vera and Aaron. I fear something terrible has happened at my house. Can I have a minute of your time?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. What happened?
So, poor Aaron here, at the festival, he saw one of those nasty little goblin light a cat's tail on fire. Why? Why would one of those beasts do that? Since then, my boy hasn't been right. He's been having those night terrors, or at least so we thought. Every night since the festival, he's been screaming in the middle of the night, and of course that sets off our dog Petal. My husband, Allergast, he's a good man, has gone in and checked each night, and Aaron here has claimed to see a goblin come out of his closet, but Allergast hasn't found anything. And he even threatened to take poor Aaron here and make him sleep in the woodshed because he's been so frustrated with the situation. Well, a little while ago, Allergast said hell with it and didn't go in when Aaron cried out last time. A few minutes later, Petal, that's our dog, see, she yelped in pain and Allergast ran in, and it's been about 30 minutes he hasn't come out.
Oh boy. Where's your house?
It's just over here, but see, you can see here when Aaron came out crying when his father ran in, and you see he has these scratches on his arms. At this, you look down at the poor kid's arms, and he has scratches coming across his arms, and they look to be fresh. I fear the worst, sirs and misses. Is there anything you can do to help?
Let's go.
I just start walking towards the house and cast detect magic.
You're casting detect magic in the middle of the street?
Yeah, as I walk over towards the house.
Okay, so the house you're not currently in the area. You're going to have to follow her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So
I assume we were standing like right outside the house.
No.
Okay.
So the house is to the, she says, follow me, masters and sirs, misses and sirs. It's just up the road here. We're going to go back. It's just, north of the, I'm sorry. I'm so, it's by Father Xantus. It's above the new chapel. It's over by the square there. So hurry with me, please. So as you guys make your way over there, she just constantly tells you, oh, I'm so afraid, he's such a good man. And, we've been through a lot. The whole town's been through a lot. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. And
we'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh,
Can I sense motive on her?
Absolutely.
Okay, I roll a 6.
You are wholeheartedly convinced she's scared for her family.
Okay. Guys, we have to help. Let's move quick.
Yep, I agree.
All right. So she starts to break into a run, and you guys run over there. It takes you a couple minutes to get over there. And as you get to the house, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Dun, dun, dun.
How dare you?
God damn it.
Surprise.
Shocking.
There
Need
is
to
no
know.
house. We can't smell the house. We can't taste the house.
Hey, shout out to the Admiral Akbar.
The house
in
turns
chat
into a
earlier.
damn set of ribbons and falls apart.
It's a trap.
Admiral Akbar shows up.
Yeah,
It's
whoever
a
that
trap.
was brilliant. I was trying not to laugh while I read that. Thank you.
Oh, guys. All right. So how are we doing out there in chat land? How you guys having fun tonight? How we doing out there? I had a blast. I personally had a blast. We're gonna let's check in with we're gonna start from left to right on my screen. We're gonna start with Mihaly. Mihaly, what are your thoughts on tonight?
Oh man, every night I'm like, I can't wait till next week so I can get some resolution. This ought to tie up all these loose ends. We're gonna know what's going on, and then we tie up one thing and
more
2 to
mystery.
3 more. Yeah, he's doing the puppet master. For the audio listeners, he's doing the puppet master hands above his head right now.
Everything's
What a
fine. This is totally
My
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. My goodness. Yeah. We keep going deeper, which is, I suppose, perfect. But man, I have some burning questions.
You burning questions?
There's a
Yeah.
cream for that.
Oh.
I've got burning desires to
Excellent.
DM me, folks. Please don't.
Oh man. Idabrix, how we doing? What's your thoughts?
Good. Things are good. I thought that was a good session. It was nice to get a little piece of everybody's backstory. As much of it as was shown, I guess. And I thought that was definitely a cool way to do it, because it definitely ties in everything that we're going to need to be doing with the main storyline, plus all
Okay.
of our personal stuff. So that was I liked that a lot.
Okay. Gunnar.
It was a blast. There's so much going on. And it's like, when you think everything's calm and settled and we don't know what's going on next, it's like, oh, by the way, here's 3 more decisions and 3 more choices and a bunch more stuff you can do.
FYI.
So it's really kind of cool. It's just when you think everything's slowing down a little bit, there's
Okay.
just more. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Awesome. Davdithas.
That whole illusionary camp really threw me for a mind trip there. I'm a little personally offended by the fact that you would give my character some fake mead, if you will. Because if there's one thing I hold true to this world, it's mead. And but yeah, I like that part. In 3 days.
It was ale. It wasn't me.
It was sorry, my bad.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Sorry, I was so excited. I don't care what's in the keg.
I get
It's
that
the
feeling.
drink.
I get
It's
I get a
drink.
feeling.
Get it in me.
So, a couple weeks ago, the group of us, we talk on Discord fairly often, and I had made a comment about having so much fun writing some of the story, and our party tonight got to play out some of that, and or a portion of it, and it's so fun to see how you guys work through things, and it's I had a lot of fun. We had a crazy things happen tonight, and it's a story. It's gonna be a very persistent story, and I'm interested to see where it goes, because I don't have the end game in mind yet, but or do I? Or do I? But it's fun to see every week. It's fun. We've been making so many new friends out there in the community, and people have been enjoying the story, and that to me is worth getting on here every week. And I get to hang out with 4 really fucking cool people and play D&D, and then get supported by 4 or 5 other people in the community who help us out immensely. And then our community as a whole comes out every week and listens to the story and interacts with the story and is a part of things. And it's really good to see. I love you guys. I love, the interaction with the community, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun. If you're new here, give us a follow. Come check us out. We're here every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot of fun little interactivity things that you guys can do with, by joining our Discord. So if you haven't, check out our Discord. You can create a community-driven NPC that might get featured in the game. We have a lot of things where you guys can buy roles that either help myself. Great Wolf, I did use that tonight, but I didn't call it out when I did it. So thank you so much for that +1. Guys, I got my first +1 tonight, so I definitely used that.
Unfair.
No.
Rigged. So great, Great Wolf. Thank you so much on that.
That was Great Wolf. That's fine. Then.
Yeah. We have a forum, guys. We want to hear from you guys on what you think we're doing well, where we have room to improve, and any feedback you want to give. So Jack Wolfhard just linked that. Hit that command in chat. So there is a link down below where we would welcome feedback from you guys. The only way we can grow as players is through time and feedback from our community, and getting a feeling from you guys on the things that you like seeing and the things you don't like so much, you don't like seeing as much. So if it's like 5 multiple choice questions, and there's a couple things to fill out. It'll take you less than 2 minutes to do. So we would really appreciate you to do that. Also,
please, guys.
Yeah, it would be a big help for us. Also,
the more honest it is, the better. Too.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
Do
Mike.
not hesitate about destroying our feelings, because we only grow as people when we have true feedback. It's anonymous, so help yourself. Tell me how much I suck. I've got thick skin. I can take it. We welcome it. We absolutely welcome some completely brutal feedback. And also, I'd like to point out that the best way to support us, if you can financially, and it's strictly on a volunteer basis. The best way to support us is at Patreon. Patreon.com/Tabletop Tavern. And I just linked it in the channel. You can support us as little as $1 a month, and it helps goes towards hosting costs and our podcast costs and all the little miscellaneous things that add up during the month that we pay into. And someday I'd love to pay these meatheads, and we'd love to just keep on making this something that we can do more and more often. So if you are in a position to do that, we thank you so much. If you're not, we love that you're just coming out to see us. So give us a follow. To that effect, we've got our first Patreon supporter, and that is Riot Extreme. So you have the deepest thank you, from the bottom of our hearts, man. Thank you so much for that subscription to support us at the $5 tier. We really appreciate everything that you've done. You coming out and hanging out with us and supporting us. So thank you so much, guys. Like I said, if you had fun, toss us a follow. We will have the VOD rolling during the week, and we'll be back here next Sunday. With that, I'm going to kick off the ending screen, and we're going to toss a raid over to Voxy, and we're going to go show them some love. But I'm going to kick off to the ending screen, and we're going to roll some credits. So you guys who gave us cheers, who gave us, subs, who did everything for us tonight, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. And, you guys are the real fucking rock stars. So let's get that going. Thank you, everybody, from the bottom of our hearts at Tabletop Tavern. We love you, and we hope you have a great week.